Thomas! Right at the end!
It's Tony Adam put through by Steve Ball. Would you believe it? Pierre is in for Arsenal and sweeps it home. It's bergkamp. That's magnificent. He tripped it away from Claude. Henry! And it's it's time to go!
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Claude and the Banstas for this is our massive game of the tournament. England versus Germany. Mr. Lowe, the sack and ball scratcher, two finger up the nostrils, smeller versus Mr. Vanilla, worse than watching paint dry, Mr. Gareth Southgate. Yes, that's right. It's England versus Germany, and we are live. Diesel will be joining us in about 10 minutes' time. We have got our man from across the water, Mr. Glenn from New York. How you doing, Glenn? Hope you're well.
I was doing well till I saw the starting lineup, Terry. I've been looking forward to this game for days now. Listen, I'm half German, half South American, but England gave us football, and I always root for you guys in tournaments. I mean, hard I root for you guys. That's what she said. Go ahead. I'm sure you have something to say about this damn lineup.
Yeah, we get to that in a second. I've just got a couple of super chats I want to shout out straight away. Randy is straight in there again. This is going to be the steak chips for Diesel. You know he's hungry. You know he's going to need his food and fuel for this game. And Randy's straight in there. Thank you very much, mate. England will lose. Saka disaster class incoming. And also we've got another one from our man, Randy. He says Saka chokes in big games and Havertz will stand up. We will see on that, Randy. We'll get to that in a minute. Thank you to everyone coming over and watching us. Really appreciate it. Let's get straight to the lineups. And it is for Germany. Neuer in goal, Rudiger, Ginter, Hummels, Kimmich, Kuz, Grotscha, I don't know if I pronounce it right, Gozen, Havertz, Werner and Muller. And more importantly, let's have a look at the Mr. Vanilla. Watching paint dry is much better. Southgate's team is what he's picked, and that is Pickford in goal, Walker, Stones and Maguire as a back three, Trippier and Shaw as the wing backs, Phillips and Rice in the middle, with Saka, Kane and Sterling up front. Yes, you've got it right. There's no Mason Mount. There's no Jack Grealish. There's no Jordan Sancho. Who's the other youngster that's not on there? And there's no Foden from Man City. So he's gone for experience. He's more worried about what the Germans are going to do than worry about what England's going to do. But Glenn, I will get on to mine before. Let's get yours, mate.
Where's Grealish? That was my first thought. Also Mount. I'm so disgusted. I've been looking forward to this game for 3 days now. When France went down yesterday, I was like, yeah, it's going to be a little easier coming home. What is this lineup? Seriously, Terry, I owe you and Diesel such an apology, because when we did our pre-tournament picks, I said England, and you guys look like I hit you with a brick in the head. And I'm like, why do you guys look like that? And you both practically at the same time said Southgate. So I apologize. You were right. He is awful.
Oh, listen, mate, this is what I said to you. You know, we have got the squad and the players, Glenn, to go and win this thing. We have. If he was to be positive, if he was to play the youngsters, if he was to play his own game and our own game, this is my whole point about international football, Glenn, for me. England, as we all know, has got the fastest football in the world. The Premier League is the fastest game in the world. But when it comes to international football, for me, England, we play to everyone else's benefits because we slow our game down. We play to what they want to do. We play to their tune. If Gareth Southgate, for me, was to go out there, play the youngsters and say, look, you do it every single week in the Premiership, You run for 95 minutes. You go and do that today, and I guarantee you, unless there's a couple of mistakes or something like that in the game, we will annihilate this team. But will he do that, Glenn? No, he won't, mate.
Nah, I'm so disgusted. You know, it's usually it's a toss-up. I think England is the better team, and just looking at the starting lineups, I'm flabbergasted. How did Southgate keep this job? Because of the World Cup performance? I don't understand. This man is terrible. He's terrible.
There's reports, Glenn, just to update you on that. There are reports, if you want to listen to the ITKs and the papers out there, that when we do go out of this tournament, he will have another 4-year contract.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm going to choose. You know what? I'm going to choose not to believe that, because I don't believe the powers that be behind football in the UK are that naive to leave that man in the job. This is just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. I don't want to turn I mean, no, I'm not going to do it, because I'm sure that Diesel's going to compare this to Arteta, but I'm not going to do that to you. I'll give you a few minutes free of that.
Just before I come back to that, Randy, again, thank you very much, mate. That's on the way to getting a lovely bit of steak now for Diesel, and he will remind you of that when he comes in the stream. Don't worry. Hold up. What would your starting 11 be? For me, Randy, like I said, I'd have played all the youngsters. I'd have played Foden. I'd have played Mason Mount. I would have played Sancho. I would have gone for all the youngsters and said to him, look, go out there, do what you do best, run at them every time you get on the ball. Just attack. If we go out fighting, let's go out. If we go out losing this game, let's go out fighting. I want you to fire on all cylinders. Every time you get a sniff of goal, shoot. Just take a chance, because if you take a chance, Glenn, 1 out of the 9 times, it hopefully will go in. And if you do that, keep doing that throughout the game. You know what I mean? The laws of physics will obviously go with England, because obviously the amount of shots we're having at goal. So you know what I mean. Only, like I said, if we went out and just shoot on sight and attack Germany and not be afraid of them and not worry about what Germany's going to be doing, I think England can go out and win this.
This tournament is there for the taking. This is a home game. And he's playing like, oh, what's Germany going to do? Let me put all. Do you have a list of who's on the bench, Terry? Because I cannot believe what I'm looking at. Now, Twitter is not the real world. I understand that. Okay, but everybody that I see on my timeline is ticked off about this starting lineup.
Well, the substitutions. Here we go. The substitutions. Jack Grealish, Mason Mount, Sam Johnson, Jordan Henderson, Marcus Rashford, Jude Bellerin, Phil Foden, Mins, Sancho, Ramsdale, James, and Cody.
There's about 3 starters on there that aren't in the lineup. So, do you believe these reports that? I mean, if England went out today, Southgate still would get a 4-year contract?
If he does, Glenn, listen, I used to love watching England. You know what I mean? Especially under Terry Venables, under Bobby Robson, them sort of managers. You know what I mean? Under them sort of managers, I used to be up for it. Do you know what I mean? They would play the best players in the right positions and the right team to go out. You know, give or take 1 or 2 players, which you get in every single team. That's fine, but the majority of the team would be what you would want. Do you know what I mean? But just with Southgate, unfortunately, the facts are there. You see what we've done in tournaments before. You've seen the friendlies, what we've played before. And for me, he doesn't fill me with any confidence. But saying that, Glenn, I'm going to do and say what I say with Arteta and Arsenal. We haven't started this game just yet. So at this precise moment, I'm behind Gareth. I'm behind the England team. I'm behind the team that he's put out. Come on, let's get out there. Play for them 3 lines on the shirt, mate, and let's go out and win this.
Granit Xhaka and his buddies beat France yesterday because they went for it. I tell you, I watched the game on DVR. I was like 2 hours behind the actual game. And when it went to 3-1, I'm like, oh, fast forward. What the hell? Look at these guys go. They had heart. They were not afraid. and they beat France. Nobody gave them a chance. This England team can beat Germany with the right management.
Yeah, well, exactly.
I'm not saying they're going to lose today. I'm done predicting after that game yesterday. But seriously, this is so frustrating, and I don't even know what to say. And I'm sure that you feel the same way when I say this. I want to be wrong, but I'm just worried Southgate's going to bottle this whole thing. Is that how you say it in England? Bottle it?
Yeah, bottle it. Yeah, yeah. Randy's coming with another super chat. Why are they booing the German anthem? Disgusting. I don't know, mate. Like, because obviously I've got to have the volume down, so I haven't heard any of that. But I don't know, mate. I don't know why they're doing that. Just, I suppose, some sort of intimidation, trying to help the lads out. I don't know, mate. But there you go. Just quickly before we come on, we've got Mr. the Italian Don Aldo coming on to give his predictions. Hello, Aldo. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're well.
Hi, okay, yes, okay.
Can you hear me? Yep.
My prediction?
What's your prediction, Aldo? Yep.
Penalty kick.
Penalty kick.
And who's going to win?
German.
German. Okay. What about you, Glenn? What's your prediction?
I think it's going to go to penalty kicks also, but I'm going to be positive, and I'm going to say England. They're who I picked pre-tournament. I picked England. I'm sticking with it.
My heart obviously is saying England. I would love to see England win this game. I just hope he goes out and plays the game that he should do. But my head obviously is saying that I think it will unfortunately be a boring game, a really tight game, and I do think it will go to penalties. I do think that. I don't know why. I think, you know what I mean, if you look at all the knockout games so far in the knockout stages, I think the games have been absolutely fantastic. There's been loads of goals, but this one has got, you know, what we always do, Glenn and Aldo. We big this game up. It's the massive game of the tournament so far.
One
it's going to be boring.
It's either nil or one goal. That's it.
You think it's going to be one goal? So what is you think on penalties? Yeah, Aldo.
I think it's penalty. Yeah.
Okay. What's your score prediction, Glenn?
I'm feeling 1-1 when they go to penalties.
Okay, we've got John the Gooner. He's saying 1-0. Harry Kane to get the goal. Gooner for life. I hope so, mate. Saka hat-trick incoming. I'd love to see that. Chris Davis, hope you're well, mate, and the family's well. We said I said 2-1 England, but I can see a 1-1 draw. M Fox is saying 5-1 to Germany.
It won't be a nice game. It won't be a nice game, no. A nice game was on nothing.
I don't think it will be either. I think
it'll be 3-3.
Yeah.
I think it will be very, very tight.
I think it's going to be a pretty good game, just for the fact that Germany is so technical in their play. I love watching teams like that. So I think it's going to be a pretty good game, but I am worried, very worried.
Yeah. Warren's going Germany 7-0. David P is going 2-0 Germany. Randy saying, come on, guys, pump the likes. Thank you very much, mate. Pump the likes up, exactly. Right, I'm just going to keep an eye on the time because we're just about to kick off, guys. So we're going to see you two back at halftime, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. If you weren't 45 seconds ahead of me, I'll see you guys. Tell Diesel that I said you were right, I was wrong about Southgate, and then I'll tell him at halftime also.
Exactly. All right, mate. No problem. Okay. Aldo, I'll see you at halftime, mate. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Right, we've just kicked off. We're just kicked off in this game. England versus Germany. Obviously 0-0. Just kicked off. England are playing in their white kit. They're playing from right to left. And Germany are in their black kit, playing from left to right. Straight off from kickoff, Maguire's played a long ball downfield and it goes straight to Neuer in goal. Neuer now has got it in his hands. It looks like it's going to be a slow start to this game straight away. If you look at all the other games, they started explosive. But this is going to be very like a chess match at the moment. You can just tell the way it's going to go. England have won a free kick, quarter of the way in Germany's half here. Muller on Maguire. Just waiting for this free kick. Shaw's got over it in Trippier. Trippier's come over on this left-hand side. England have put all the defenders upfield. You've got Stones, Maguire, Sterling, Kane, all in the box at the moment. Looks like Shaw's going to take the free kick. Goes in the box. What a poor free kick. Doesn't even beat the first man. And now Germany clear it, and it goes all the way back to Pickford in goal. Pickford now goes long ball right the way downfield, looking for Harry Kane, and it goes straight to Neuer. Now Germany slowing the ball down and playing out from the back. Rudiger on this left-hand side. England are pressuring eye. Oh, no, let's carry on. Now Germany are charging down the midfield, halfway in England's half. They play it over on this right-hand side. Cross comes in the middle, back post. Oh, and Walker heads it behind for a corner kick for Germany. Great cross there from Kimmich on this right-hand side. And Walker is there at the back post and puts it behind for a corner kick. Corner kick now on this left-hand side for Germany. Kuz plays a corner. Oh, Walker's there again with an header. Intercepted. He gets it clear, but only to Germany. Comes back to Kuz. Kuz with a good ball inside. And who's that? Walker's there again. He's done well in this first 3 minutes here. 3 blocks from Walker. And it's a throw-in on this right-hand side. Left-hand side for Germany. The sun looks like he's trying to make an appearance at Wembley just for a second. Now, Rudiger. Germany are trying to come forward here. Muller. Havertz on this left-hand side. And they're just keeping possession at the moment. They've gone back to Rudiger on the halfway line. Trying to build up on this left-hand side. Kuz. Into Havertz. Into Werner. Werner's inside the box. He turns, but Rice is there to intercept it. But he's only cleared it. And now Germany go for the shot, and it's along the floor, and it goes straight back to Pickford. That's the first shot. Oh, it nearly hit Stone's hand there. That was lucky he got it behind his back. But now Walker on this right-hand side trying to come down into Germany's half. He goes backwards to Phillips. Phillips gets it into Stone. Stones to Maguire. Maguire to Shaw on this left-hand side. Back to Maguire. Maguire into Stones. But now Germany's intercepted it. Muller's running down the field. Walker tries to intercept it. He gives it to Havertz. Havertz is trying to come forward. And he's played a poor ball out on this left-hand side. And Trippier's kept it in play. Gives it to Walker. Walker into Saka. Saka into Phillips. He's gone down Saka. Now Pickford has got it in his own area. England to give it away again. Werner on this left-hand side. Germany have had to go backwards. England are trying to keep the eye pressure on. But they've gone right back now to Ginter. Ginter goes right back to Neuer. Neuer to Rudiger. Rudiger on this left-hand side. Plays the ball right down the wing, but there's no one there. Walker collects it. Is he going to go back to Pickford? No, he gives it to Rice. Rice now into Saka on this right-hand side. Pickford to Maguire. Puts it over on this left-hand side. Into Rice. Rice. Oh, he's trying to come. He's lost it on the halfway line. Germany coming forward now. Havertz to Muller. Muller into Kuz. Goes right on this left-hand side. And now great pressure from Saka, and he's pushed Germany back. And here's my man. Here's my man, Diesel. How you doing, son?
Yeah, all good, mate. How are you? How are you? How are we all? Everybody in the chat? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, you, mate. You all good?
Oh, hang on. Now my speakers are down. Hang on. Right, that's better. That's better.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Oh, mate. Yeah, frantic day. Yeah, but I'm here now. That's the main thing. How are we all? Everybody good?
We're saying good.
Are we all plugged in? Is it coming home, Terence? Is it coming home?
Is it coming home? We don't know, but Germany's on the attack here. Werner's going through. Oh, and Pickford's just got it. He's cleared the ball. He's cleared the ball on. Is Sterling going to pick it up? No, Ginter's there, and he's going to bring it away for Germany. Muller on the halfway line gives it. That's a great ball through. Germany are through now down the middle. Oh, is that a free kick? Is that a free kick from Rice? I think Rice would give a free kick away. Just on the edge of the area. He's going to be booked for it. Rice is booked. Let's have a look at this replay. Oh, he's hit the back of it. I don't think he's the last man either, so it can't be a sending off. I don't know what they're shouting at there, Germany, but there's a dangerous free kick here on the edge of the box, just on the right side of the goal.
Big up Steve, King Tony, hope you're good, mate. Chris Davidson, hope you're good. David Dundas, hope you're good. Craig David, all over you. She was very good, mate, very good. I've just got out of bed. So it sort of tells its own story, doesn't it? But yes, I would do it all over again. It's worth the pain. Gunner for life, hope you're good, mate. Footy, Warren, hope you're good, God, these messages are going, loads. There's loads coming through. Footy chats, hope you're well. David P, come on, rocking the pink. Listen, I'm comfortable with my sexuality, mate. That's why I'm wearing it. What's that thing at the moment? Was it Pride? That's what they call it, isn't it? Pride?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pride. Come on. Yeah, rocking it. And big up to Steve as well. Tony Blackwell. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good. Right, Terry, the magic question. What minute you in? Tell, what minute you in? I'm in 8:36, 8:37, 8:38.
You're just about 10 seconds behind me.
Oh. Right.
Right, the referee's blowing the whistle here. You've got Calvin Phillips laying down on the floor under the wall. Kuz is there. Havertz is there. Muller's there to take this free kick just outside the box. To take the free kick, Havertz with a shot. And Rice gets a deflecting, but it comes out to Kuz on this right-hand side. Ginter. And it goes out for a throw-in on this right-hand side, right by the corner flag. Well done to Rice there. He got his body in the way. There's a great shot there from Havertz, but Rice gets his body in the way. And it's a throw-in for Germany. And they go all the way back to Kuz on the halfway line. Ginter now on the right-hand side. Havertz. They're going backwards, mate. They're going backwards. So what are you more interested in, Diesel? What are you more interested in? The crack and balls, two-finger, up your nostril sniffer, or Mr. Vanilla, worse than watching paint dry Southgate?
Do you know what, right? I'll be honest. Hang on. Oh, that's better. Everyone's been asking me all week about my prediction. And I've always said Germany. But then I had a little thing that I thought England might do it 2-1. It's at Wembley, and, you know, we've got the players to do it. And then for a slight second, I forgot who our manager was. And I thought, but even then, if he picks a team that I look at and think, you know what, yeah, then maybe. and then no Grealish, and I just thought, I get the Sterling and Saka. Obviously, they've got a slow defence. Obviously, pacing behind, make those runs. But behind that, there's no creativity. Like Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice, to me, nah. I don't know, mate. I think Germany are going to do us now 2-1.
Just to restate, I thought they was going to go down on the left-hand side. No, I totally agree, mate. I think the lineup. How can you not have Grealish, Man, Sancho, or Foden in the team? In the team. I mean, it's good that he's got Saka in the team. Don't get me wrong, but then 4 other players he hasn't got in the team. Where's the creativity? Where's the drive, Diesel?
No, exactly. I just get the impression with it, he's too concerned about them rather than thinking, do you know what? Let's make them worry about us. And I just think he's very much. He reminds me of Arteta, mate. I'll tell you that these two, there's 2 peas in the pod, in my opinion. Instead of thinking, they're a good side, but we've got enough at our disposal to obviously see to him. I think his approach is very cautious. Focus more on let's not lose rather than go for the win. Do you know what I'm saying? What we're going to see in this game is sideways, backwards. We're going to see the window wipers in midfield, side to side, side to side, side to side.
It's the brush strokes.
Yeah.
The brush strokes, side to side and backwards, mate.
But all I've seen, right, for the past sort of couple of days in the press, in the press and social media, is that Germany are nowhere near as good as what they used to be. The impression I'm getting is like we're going to walk all over them. It's, our press in this country is so biased. All we're doing is riling them up, and we've just really more or less given them their team talk, haven't they? Because if I was the German manager, I'll be like, look at what they're saying about us. They're saying that they're going to do us tonight, and easily, by the way. So you know what? Take those words, shove it down their bloody throats, go out there and show them what's what. That's what I'd be doing. So,
I totally agree. Saka got a free kick there, Diesel. We got a free kick out of that against Rudiger. We're just about to take it. Ball comes into the middle. Maguire. He's won the ball back, and we're going to go right away back to Pickford. Right away back to Pickford from a free kick. God. Stones has got the ball now. We're just going backwards again. Germany are pressing us now and all. Saka's won the ball and well turned there. Well turned by Saka. He's driving forward, trying to come over the halfway line. Well done to Saka there. Gives it to Rice. Rice ashore on this left-hand side. Sure, back to Rice, and now we're going backwards again.
Hello to Zoe Thomas. Hope you're well, Zoe. Hope you're good. And thank you for watching. Big up to AJ. Diesel and Terry. I've booked a full body scan of my granddad. That should hopefully give me and the family the answers we need. Thanks for the support from you two and the chat. Anytime, AJ, mate. Anytime. Never have to thank us for the support or the guys in the chat. It's just what we do. I hope it all goes as well as can be, though, mate. Big up to yourself. David, don't get me started on that, because I'll tell you something. Some of the crap I'm seeing at the moment about this player is an absolute joke.
I totally agree with you, Diesel.
Yep.
Go on, Saka. Saka's running down on this right-hand win again. Great hold-up play, and he's won on a throw-in. He's doing well at the moment. His first 15 minutes, he's probably been our shining star, and that's saying something in his 15 minutes.
Go on, Warren. Takes no prisoners, I'm telling you. Go on, Warren.
Come on, what is it taking so long for? God's sake, so slow. Stones, come on, Stones.
Wish we could get a rewind.
Sterling with a shot. Oh, what a great save by Neuer. Great save by Neuer. Great curling shot from Sterling from way outside the box. Exactly what I was saying at the beginning of this programme. Just take shots all the time. Great shot from Sterling. It was going far post on this right-hand side. Good save. That's probably the first real chance, and it falls to England. Just keep going like that, Diesel. Do you know what I mean? Just keep taking shots.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a carbon copy of what we say for Arsenal, really, isn't it?
Oh, and it goes straight to Noah. Straight to Noah. Sorry, mate.
That's all right. Yeah. Hello, Sam. You all right, mate? Samuel Pinsley's in the chat. Big up, Sam. Oh, header. Was it Harry Maguire?
Yeah, Maguire, yeah.
Do you know what, right? You think a head like that, do you know what I mean? You'd be able to blast that into the net, wouldn't you? Like, seriously.
Slab head, isn't it? Slab head. Slab head.
That's like dish, isn't it? Oh, God. Got Lily Kell here. Big up to everyone who is here supporting the chat tonight. Goes without saying. Thank you very much, guys. In my opinion, England are the most overrated and overhyped team in the history of international football. You're not far off wrong there, mate. Dowie's in the chat. Hope you're Dowie. Wishing England the best from the Netherlands. Sorry about your team going out, Dowie, the other night. We'll probably join you tonight, mate. So, you never know. You never know.
You never know. You never know.
Exactly, Zoe. Look, the size of his head, and he can't direct a header. Sick. It's right, though, isn't he? She.
Well played by Maguire there. He's won the ball for Muller. That's Sterling on the halfway line, running down on his left-hand side. Come on, what are you going to do with it? He holds on to it for too long. Gives it to Saka. Saka, he tried to give it back to Sterling, but Germany have intercepted it. And now they're trying to come forward. Havertz now to Muller on the halfway line. Muller goes for a long ball over on his left-hand side to Werner. But it's a poor ball and it goes out straight for a throw-in. Both teams giving it away there. 18 minutes in, Germany have had the better chances. England have had the better chances. But still 0-0.
Yes, Craig, it was a brief romance, only about 6 months. But yeah, I thought that was kept quiet. How did you find out about that? Another lifetime, my friend, another lifetime. Liam R97, Diesel, it won't let me super chat. I was saying, come on, Germany, do it for football and end this England wank fest. Also, keep up the good work, Diesel and young Terence. Thank you, Liam. No, I appreciate that, mate. Don't worry about the super chat, bruv. As long as you're here, that's the main thing. But Liam, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. As always.
So, Diesel, what are you going for first? Are we going to see Mr. Lowe go for the crack or go for the balls first? Which one are you going for?
The crack.
I'll go for the balls first then.
It's just so uninspiring, isn't it? Like, you try and get yourself up for it. Like, the whole nation has been... Honestly, everyone has left work early today, ain't they? You know what I mean? Well, the vast majority of people have anyway. In order to obviously rush home for this game. And you look at it, you just think... I don't know, man.
It's exactly how I thought it was going to plan out, though, Diesel, to be fair. It's exactly that. You know what I mean? All the other games in this knockout stages have been fantastic. They've had goals galore. We've had penalties. And I just knew that this game was going to be exactly how it is now. It's so predictable.
Yeah.
And for me, it plays in the Germans' hands.
Yeah, it's not just the Euros, but like we've always said it, haven't we? We've never really been big fans of international football. So the last part of that is because England just don't excite us. For me, it's just very pedestrian. It's very cautious. You know, we've always had that sort of same sort. We have those managers, don't we, who just must not lose approach rather than go out there and get the win. You know, we're saying it's the best league in world football. I don't think it is, by the way, but a lot of people do. But yet, looking at this team, can you name me one world-class player in that team? We're meant to be, the Premier League, to a lot of people, is the best league in the world. Name me one world-class player in that team right now. 1 out of 11.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Oh, is it the best league to a lot of people because of the foreigners we've got in the league? Take the foreigners out of the Premier League. Is it the best league in the world? I don't know, man.
I know where you're coming from.
Exactly, John. Come on, John. Smash the likes, everybody. Thank you very much, John. Smash the likes.
Shaw with a throw on his left-hand side gives it to Sterling, and he miscontrols it straight out for a goal kick. Oh, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Big up to Alex Kelly, by the way, who's watching us on Facebook. Big up to the Facebook crew. Come on. I wish I could. I'm at work at Donington Racetrack, and we are setting up for the World Superbikes this weekend. Whoa.
Excellent.
Check you out. Go on, Alex. Hope you're good, though, mate. Hope you're good. Yeah, push Facebook. Please.
Come on, run at him, Saka.
Exactly, Zoe. Totally agree.
Gives it to Rice. Rice into Sterling in the middle of the pitch. Gives it back to Rice. Rice to Phillips. Back to Rice. Into Shaw on his left-hand side. Halfway in German's half. Saka gets the ball and he's been fouled. Then we've got a free kick here. Halfway in the German's half.
Go on, Warren. Takes no prisoners, Terence. Did you say this then? A little bit double standards there, Terence. Double standards.
Performing well because I had an experienced manager. I didn't say they were performing well, did I? What I said was the other day is that Spain, Germany, and even to a certain extent, like the Dutch, things like that. They're, even Germany, they're all predictable. I think in the international, don't you think, Diesel? Like it's what's in the box there? It's like they play. It's so predictive. But how on earth that no teams go out and absolutely batter these teams? Sometimes I ain't got a clue. Like Germany and that, because all they do is they slow their game down, and they let the other team dictate like we're doing now. Germany are dictating how this game's going, but we all knew that. We all knew that was the way it was going to go. We all knew that it was going to be slow. We all knew that there was going to be, not hectic on the ball. They're going to just slow it down, play their own game, play possession football. That's what these teams do in every tournament.
Yes, as they say in it, it's chess, it's not checkers, isn't it? I get it to an extent, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, you look at Switzerland yesterday against France. They put everything into that game, absolutely everything.
Right. I'm glad you said that. So, what do I say to you all the time on these streams? Whether it's the Euros or whether we're talking about the Arsenal, yeah. Talent on its own isn't enough. It's not enough. This is why the one thing that me and you do agree on is when we talk about Pogba at Man United, and you hear about so many fans, he's world class, he's this, he's that, right? But he's a good when he's on it, Till, when he can be bothered, yes, right? Yeah. But talent alone isn't enough. We saw that last night. France, on paper, should have blitzed that team. Blitzed them. Look what they've got. The players the players they had on their bench would walk into any other side in world football. Fact. Yep. Fact. The first half, they was all at sea. Right? Yep. They didn't know what each other, was doing. Switzerland had no right, really, to have won that last night. No right. But what do I always say? Talent alone is not enough. If you don't have the work ethic, you're going to get found out. And Switzerland went for it. Even when they were 3-1 down. You would have thought, their heads have dropped. There's, it's a mountain to climb. France, the current world champions. No, they pulled it back. And look, when you put your all into it and every player plays for each other and all their teammates, and you play as one, unity, look what you can achieve. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? For me, do you know what half of that is? It ain't just about talent and all. It's about the confidence of your team and your manager, right? And the reason why I say that is because you look at France, you look at Spain. Just before I do that, we've got a corner on this right-hand side. England, who's taking it? I think it's Trippier. Trippier's going to take the corner. Ball comes in, and Hummels clears it just to fill it. That's a great ball. Come on. The guy's in there. Oh, my God. He gets it again, and he doesn't even get it on target again, Diesel. I'm saying, yeah, it ain't just talent alone, right? Because what it is that France and Spain yesterday were both 3-1 up in their games. And with 10 minutes ago, what did they do? They sat back, they relaxed, they thought the game was over, they thought the game was dead. The manager was saying, slow it down, you know what I mean? No, why do that? I don't understand that. I don't know about you, Diesel, but when I was a kid growing up and we was learning football, if you score a goal, you treat it as 0-0 still. You treat it as 0-0. Yeah. You treat it as 0-0. Carry on.
Yeah, go for the throw.
Both of them teams went forward in them 10 minutes and had a chance to score. But what did they do? They slowed it down, took it to the corner and tried to play the game out. What is all that about? Just go for the kill.
Yeah, so I've never understood that because, like, surely, like, the manager would say, "Look, let's get 3 or 4 goals because then get the game out of sight, and it enables it. Then enables you to take off your star players, rest them, and give them." Do you know what I mean? Because while you're at 1-0, you're never safe at 1-0. You know, exactly. So really, you need to keep your best players on. If you're 3 or 4-0 up, you've got that little bit of a benefit, haven't you? So obviously, you know, rest players and take some, you know, and give some game time to the players on the bench. That's how I look at it. You know, that was the old, you know, George Graham way, wasn't it? Win first, entertain later. You know what I mean? But win, you know, get the game safe, as you know, early doors. Look at Liverpool, not so much the season just gone, the season before. They were at it from the first whistle till. Yeah? Right? Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of their games, they were wrapped up at half time. You know, so he's playing at that intensity, isn't it? That intensity, and you know,
just got to keep going as far as I'm concerned. You just got to keep going. Do you know what I mean, Diesel? And not. That's what I'm saying again. It's like managers are worried about what the other team are doing when you're still 3-1 up. If you're 3-1 up because you're playing fantastic, do you know what I mean? So carry on playing that way. I don't understand it. Why change your tactics and your old game? Because you've got 10 minutes to go and to try and hold it out. Look what happens when that happens. Switzerland come back and now they're through and France are out. They, as you said, they should have had that game sewn up.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anyone would have said the Swiss were going to beat them last night. No chance. No one. You know what I mean? So I saw their team, the French team, and I just thought, whoa, this could be a rout here. This could be a 3 or 4-0.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? But
couple of super chats, Diesel. Couple of super chats.
My guy, Randy Viper. Thank you very much, mate. The sirloin. Eh? Do you know what? To be totally honest with you, Randy's kept me fully stocked for the past week. I've probably still got another week's worth, but obviously I've been eating a lot more. So yeah, I'm running low, Randy. So if you wouldn't mind topping me up. And obviously you are now, so as I can see. Thank you very much, Randy. My guy, love you very much, mate. Top man. Saka has given the ball away 3 times now. Liability, Terence. There you go.
I think he's still done some great things at the moment, but we'll soon see after the game, Randy. And we've got another one, Diesel.
Oh, blimey. Donaldo. Huh? Beware of the phone. Yeah, beware. Not working at half time. I make the call. I will always be grateful for both Diesel and Martin. For allowing me to be part of the channel to remember my son. Thank you. Oh, listen, bless him.
Exactly.
Anytime. Thank you very much. Really nice. Really nice. Blimey, Sammy Elliott as well. Sammy, God, I don't think I've seen you in a while, mate. Hope you're well, mate. Sammy's put, sorry, lads. Oh, that's why. Sorry, lads, haven't been on. Had to sort some stuff. No worries, mate. No worries, Sammy. Appreciate that. Hope everything's okay. All right, no dramas or anything like that, mate. Hope you're well. And yeah,
it's outside the box. Plays it to get on this right hand side. Ball comes in at the far. Oh, and it goes over Werner's head, and it goes out for a goal kick. That was lucky.
God, I'm so behind. Oh,
I think I'm behind everyone else, and I'll watch it on normal TV.
Yeah. 31-12, 31-13, 31-14.
Yeah, you're 10 seconds behind me, literally.
All right.
What are we in? We're 32 minutes into this game. It's not been a great game, let's be honest. It's been tight. Havertz now coming down the middle. Werner's in the box on his left-hand side, shoots. Oh, and Pickford saves it. Well done to Pickford. That's Germany's first main chance there with Werner on the left-hand side. Good stop from Pickford. And he remains 0-0.
Oh, I just see that.
Well done to Pickford. It's just slow build-up, isn't it? All the time. It's just so slow.
I tell you what, the longer the game goes at 0-0, the more I fear for us, mate, if I'm honest. Randy Viper once again. Oh, my God. Right, so let's start from the beginning. So I've now got the sirloin, and I can afford to pick the one with the most amount of fat, Randy. So I can afford that bit, that little bit, a few pence more, because the fat is the favourite bit on the steak. I think we can all agree on that. But with this latest super chat that's just come in now, I can also now afford my steak cut chips. Come on, Randy, thank you very much, mate. He's put, what great things has he done? Show me the evidence. And I think he's directing that towards you. Show me the evidence, Terence. Show me evidence.
I've got to admit, last time...
No, do it. Show me the evidence. You've got to do it with the arms.
Last time you said that he had a bad game, and I was sort of agreeing with you. But Lone Star, he was right. I mean, he got man of the match last time, didn't he? He got man of the match, and you kept saying that he had a bad game. So I've got to stick up here for Lone Star. He got it right. So there's your evidence. Show me the evidence.
Oh, God.
I mean, do we really need to? We're going more than what this game and on this game is if we have to give our opinions on Southgate.
Sammy, I'll tell you something, mate. My take on it, Southgate, for me, is Arteta's twin. There you go.
Well, that's a great ball. Gunner was in the box. Oh, well done to Maguire getting himself in.
I'd rather have Arteta than Southgate, Sammy. That sort of says it all. That's how bad I think Southgate is.
Offside. Yeah. Southgate is ridiculous. How on earth he's our England manager, I don't know. I really, really don't know how he's our England manager. Well, I do know it's because the FA obviously picked just FA people. And obviously he's got an FA badge and that's all that matters, isn't it? That's all it comes down to. Who should we pick? Harry Redknapp or Gareth Southgate?
Yeah, but do you know what? You know what annoys me, right, about football nowadays, right? It's not so much who's the best man for the job. It's more of a PR. Who's the best at PR? Gareth Southgate is quite well spoken. The way he talks. He's very much that politician type. You know what I'm saying? He is the dream manager for the FA. Does what he's told, doesn't ever cause a ruction, doesn't ever question anything. He's a yes man, he's a nodding dog, he's one of them, and that's what they want. There's a reason why managers like Brian Clough, for example, would never have got a job like that. Yeah, because he's outspoken, he's got his own mind. Do you know what I'm saying? Someone like a Gareth Southgate is exactly who they want. Someone like that. Just do what you're told, do as you're told, and keep your mouth shut. Okay, boss. Okay, that's all it is.
Totally agree.
Randy Viper again. Blimey. Okay, so the sirloin steak with the big bit of fat on it, steak, cuts, chips, and to go along with that, onions on the side. And seeing as onions are so cheap, I can probably afford to get 2 bags of that, Randy. So thank you very much. Onions all around the plate and on the steak and on the chips as well. So it's just a plate covered in onions. Thank you very much, Randy. I really appreciate this, mate. Love you long. How did I say it in thingy, Thailand? Love you long time. Thank you very much, Randy. Do you remember that film?
What was in that
Let's
film?
talk about that film.
What was that army film called?
Army film.
Yeah, it was in an army film. Love you long time. Oh, what was it?
Who was in it? Love you long time. Randy, I love you long time, Randy. Randy Viper, I love you long time.
Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it. I've not seen it. I've heard of it.
Ah, Diesel, that's a fantastic film, mate. Absolute fantastic film.
Talking about this game, Lone Star is Saka. What's that? Saka.
Kisser.
Yeah, what's the icon? What's the emoji?
Oh, I can't see it properly.
Looks like an orange, doesn't it? Oh, is that a bum? Looks like a bum, doesn't it? Is that a bum?
I don't know.
Saka's a bum kisser or something. I'm sure it's something along the lines of that.
Randy, you got it right. Oh, let's be honest. You got it right. You got it wrong. You got to hold your hands up when you get it wrong, mate.
Randy. Don't have it, mate. Don't have it.
Get your body in there. Well done,
Yep, FA, yep. FA, yes, man. Exactly, Zoe. Yep, totally agree with her. There you go. Yep. That is what he is. That's all he is.
I mean, look at him. Even looking at his face, it's just boring, isn't it? It's just so boring.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think players, they look over at him and he doesn't inspire, does he?
Oh.
You know. Come on, Chris. Thank you, mate. Smash the likes, you lovely people. Exactly. Smash the likes. John Gooner said it as well. Smash the likes for England and for Claude. How many we got? 49 at the moment, I think.
Oh, God's sakes. I can't believe how boring this game actually is. It's dead. It's absolutely dead.
But see, I was right. Bum kisser. It's a bum. I knew it was a bum. It was either it was a cross between a bum and an orange. It looked like a piece of hanging fruit, didn't it? God, I ain't seen a bum that small in time.
Havertz now running through the middle. Well got back there by Walker. Well done. He gets back. Gets his body in.
Full Metal Jacket. Parts of that was filmed at the old Becton Gasworks. No way. Serious?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Didn't know that.
You've got to watch that. That's a great film, Diesel.
Yeah? I'll give it a... Yeah, I'm not really into war films, if I'm honest, but... Yeah, I suppose it's worth watching just to see a bit of Becton. So, yeah.
You won't recognise it, believe me.
Yeah, I can imagine. 53 likes. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, mate.
Oh, I like this.
Dead game. Dead ballers is terrible. Dead game. Yeah.
Not even Germany's doing anything, to be honest. It's just a dead, boring game. Exactly what Germany want.
Alex, I was starting to like you, mate, and then you've just insulted the one thing that I really love. As we all know, it kicked off last night, Love Island. I'm a big fan, as you all know. Love it. Anything that shows tits and ass. I'm on it. It's on tonight as well, 9 o'clock, I believe, guys. So, yeah, make sure you give it a watch. I'm not too impressed with the calibre of people on there at the moment, but as we know, as the show progresses, the fitter they get. So,
you know what it is for me, Diesel? I was saying this earlier again. It's so put up with the people that's on there. Do you know what I mean? They've all got to be like more or less social media stars now. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's no just ordinary people. You know what I mean? I want to know blogs from, you know what I mean, who's a plumber who works 7 days a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what it is? It'll die. It'll die a death very soon. That's the same thing that happened to. If you look at Big Brother, at the beginning, it was just ordinary people. Now, he got in because his brother is so and so, and he got in because his uncle is so and so, and it's all connected now, isn't it? Like a lot of these girls who go in at Love Island now are ex-wags, or she used to date that footballer and all that, and that's how she got it. But what they do is obviously they search in your social media. So if you've got a big following, then you've got a very good chance. Guys in the chat, when I'm always asking you to start following me on Twitter, and Instagram, there's a reason why I'm doing it. I want to get in that villa, so please follow me. Thank you very much. Diesel, the waistcoat Arteta looks good against the lesser teams, but gets found out by decent quality teams. The man's a fraud. Exactly, Liam. This is why I call Arsenal flat track bullies, and England are more or less the same. Joe, it's very similar between England and Arsenal. If you notice, if you really, really deep it, there's a lot of similarities. There you go. Someone put there, no Grealish, John Gooner, that was it. No Grealish, no goals.
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, it was. Free kick on Kane here. We've got a half-decent free kick here. 3/4 of the way in Germany's half on its left-hand side. Just before half-time, we're coming up to 42 minutes.
How can he not play Grealish? I just don't understand that. I don't get it. What more has this player got to do? I just don't. I'll tell you, he doesn't like him, I'm telling you now. If Grealish was at a bigger club than Villa, he probably would. I'm telling you that there's something he don't like about, and I don't know what it is. It's a snobbery. I really think it's a snobbery.
Do you know what it is for me, Diesel? Is that he's just like I said. You know it. They've just got their eyes on David Beckham here and Ed Sheeran sitting next to each other.
Oh God! Wow. He could probably put his boots on and still have an half-decent game.
Oh, he do all this. Some of these are,
Terence, if Arteta flops this season, everyone in the chat gets to beat you with bars of soap.
Free kick comes in. What is Harry Kane waiting for? We'll push it out for a corner. Well, that's what's in Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I was wondering. God, at the end of it, David, we're going to have one very, very clean young Terence, aren't we?
Yeah, now with a corner for England on his right-hand side. Corner comes into the box.
I'm going to turn you, Samuel. I'm going to turn you. Zoe, I saw so many people on Twitter saying, if you're watching Love Island instead of the football, unfollow me now. I was like, okay, unfollow. You're too right. I love it. At least I'm being honest. I wasn't the only one.
This is what I'm saying about social media. I mean, how sad have you got to be to go on social media and even put that as a status?
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's just pathetic.
Like, I won't watch it then because you're upset and you won't like it if I'm. Do you know what I'm saying? Sod yourself. I do what I want, mate. I watch what I want. End off. Until you're paying my bills, then I will listen to you. Until then, go and do one, mate.
Sad world we live in sometimes.
When you go on Love Island, as soon as I've lost another 3 or 4 stone, Warren, I'll be there, mate. I'll be there. You need a body nowadays, don't you?
A book in here. Phillips is getting a book in on coups.
Come on.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
We need Matt Hancock on to liven things up. You know, he's not wrong either, is he?
And space bum.
Oh God.
That was brilliant, that one. What was the other one? What was it?
Terence isn't happy with Love Island because there are no good-looking Spanish guys with big chorizos. We need Grealish on big time. Yep. No Grealish, no party. Yep. That's interesting. Last 16 games, best 2 were yesterday. Yeah, this is
that one. Diesel.
Matty Spill. Do you know what though, right? They do have combos like that. I'm telling you, I guarantee what they do.
Oh, Sterling. Sterling here's got a chance. He's trying to do it all himself. Kane. Oh my God. Germany are lucky there. Kane had a good chance there, but Sterling held on to it far too long.
Oh, I just see that. Oh, Kane, come on. Why just take the shot first time?
Oh. Germany have got the ball. It's well over in the injury time here. 1 minute. And that's it. It's 0-0. 0-0. And we've got Kenny King and Aldo. Kenny, how you doing, mate?
The boys.
How you doing, mate? I'll tell you one thing, right? I've got serious concerns about Harry Kane. I'm very concerned.
Can you just turn your volume down a little bit, Ken, please?
Yeah. After my volume's gone down.
What's that, mate?
Yeah, I've turned my volume off.
Oh, Aldo. Oh, that's why I'm going to move for a sec. Yeah, Kenny, boring first half, mate.
I want to say it's a boring first half. That's tournament football. It's all about keeping shakes. I think the first 15, 20 minutes, Germany were well on top. They kept possession better. They ran the ball and what's the name? Kroos was controlling the game, and they were making dangerous little runs. But then England got into it because they made the tackles, got into Germany, and then they're making sure they're getting the ball to Saka and Sterling. I thought Sterling and Saka have been really good. Kane, I'm very concerned because he looks a yard at the pace. He has to be carrying injury. He has to be because he doesn't look fit. He's not holding the ball up, and he's not winning any headers.
Yeah, he's a shadow of himself, isn't he, Kane? He's just he looks off the pace, Ken, doesn't he? Like,
I'm worried because I think what's happened is that the way England are playing, the aggressive way of playing, they need movement. All right, he's come back to play his Tottenham way, like coming to play the number 10 and blah blah and help out in the midfield. But really and truly, he's got movement around him, but he just can't move. Ginter's winning every ball against him. Who else is and also Hummels is getting away from him. So something's not happening there. So I don't know whether we get Rashford on because Calvert Lewin's not on the bench.
Do you know the one player, right, who would be ideal, like especially when you got Kane who's in this sort of form. A game like this, it'd be crying out for like a Jamie Vardy.
Or Ollie Watkins. You don't need James or Ollie Watkins. Would have been good for the squad.
Yeah.
Because he's running. They need someone to run the channels. He's not running the channels. At least Rashford will run the channels.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody can hypnotize Harry Kane at halftime, make him think he's playing Arsenal. Then he'll fucking score.
Yeah.
Listen, he loves Arsenal. He's an Arsenal fan. So it's got to be someone else. Probably Chelsea.
There's so much chance of Kane again. Where Sterling gets in the box, commits defenders. And Kane he thinks too much. He's thinking, he's got to be, oh no, that first touch. Look. Oh, he's heavy foot there. He's heavy foot. Oh. Yeah.
When it seems to me when the game is moving fast, England is on the front foot. And when the game slows down, it's Germany, and they're technical savvy. It's a very frustrating game, especially with this. Was anybody here on the panel happy with that starting lineup?
Nope.
Okay.
I understood it.
No, I get Sterling and Saka. Kenny, I think we touched on it last week, didn't we? They've got their defence. Germany's not the quickest, so two fast-paced pace merchants on either side work the flanks. But I don't get the no Grealish. I'm sorry. You look behind those two. There is no creativity in that. I mean, come on.
But the thing about it, in mitigation to Southgate, try mitigation. Do you remember the Champions League final when Pep played his hands? He played all his creators left out the holding players, and then when Chelsea were, like I said, very difficult to break out, he had no game changers to come on. And maybe Southgate's thinking, well, if it don't work, at least I've got my game changers. And he has got game changers to come on the field.
Hey, Kenny, Warren's put here, hi, Kenny, is it because, and this is about Kane, is it because his mind isn't focused, or is he distracted by talk about his future? Do you think it's that, or do you think it's purely a fitness problem?
I just think it's a fitness problem. I think in this situation, especially the intensity of the games we're playing, and you've got to remember, in the European Championships, you're playing top teams. You're not going to be playing teams like Honduras. And I'll say this great respect, Tunisia. You're not going to have where you definitely got a pathway to the the quarterfinals and semis. Here, you're best of Europe invariably is the best, near enough the best in the world, and that's why the games are intense.
Yeah.
When you're a little kid playing football with your friends, your mates, this is the kind of thing you dream about. Transfer talk is not going to affect your mind at this time. It's just not.
No, I don't think it's that, because I think Harry Kane's far too professional for that. I don't think and plus he's captain. I think he takes that seriously. You know me, I'm a big fan of Kane. I am. I've always liked Harry Kane. I don't care that he plays for Spurs. I think he's a top player. But I agree with Kenny. He just looks off the pace. He doesn't look sharp at all.
Aldo, if you can hear me, I think you've muted your mic, mate. We can't hear you. Just quickly, I know that you're going to, because Kenny disagrees with me anyway, but I know this is, I know you say it's tournament football, Ken, but if you look at all the other games in this knockout, they've been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's not necessary that's necessary from the start. That's always been from like the second half. And invariably, it's when the teams get a bit tired and it's pacey, reactionary football. Like, for instance, Switzerland were 3-1 down. They had to react, so they had to go on the front foot. Croatia were 3-1 down. They had to react. And I think that's it. You're seeing excitement because they're reacting, because they're going to go down or a couple of goals down. It's not
exactly what you're saying, Ken. Exactly what you're saying there is that they did have to react. You're right. And both of their managers on the opposite team for France and who was it? Spain. Both of their managers obviously sat back. That's what tournament football is. See, they sat back and thought the game is all won. We don't need to do much. We're just, when we get the ball going the forward, we go out to the wings and try and play the game out instead of just carrying on. But
the thing is, they did it with effect, because what's happened is that they were very direct, and invariably it was crosses and through balls. So it was direct play. Like, the teams who do go goal down are not necessarily direct, and that's where it helped, especially, you look at Switzerland's second goal. You look at Croatia's equaliser. It was direct play. But again, I still think that, this game is probably the norm, which you're going to see in a tournament.
What worries me, can I just, because I have to leave after halftime's over, because you guys are 45 seconds ahead of me. What worries me about the second half is Jurgen Love says that he thinks England's weak spot is defense, and I think they're going to come out on the front foot. So I think the very beginning, the first 10 minutes is going to be big in the second half.
I totally agree with you, Glenn. I think at the moment this game has gone to 95% of fans would have thought this game was going to go boring, predictable, very, very slow, and we're playing into Germany's hands. Can anyone disagree with that?
No, not at all. But you've got to think about it is that there are game changers, and this can change. Southgate would have seen things like, right, if we can dominate the ball in midfield, he's probably going to see a couple of things going to worry him. For instance, he's going to look at the situation. Both his ball winners are on yellow cards. So again, he's got to be thinking, what do I do now? When do I have to get him off? Can I trust him not to get sent off? Henderson, you've got Mount, someone who could. Mount can control possession. Henderson could, hold, and then you've got other people as well. You've got the game changers, your Fodens and your Grealishes, and of course there's Rashford, and then also there's Sancho as well. So he's got those options. But again, to be honest, I don't particularly want extra time or penalties. So if I was Southgate, it has to be a consideration getting your game changers on and trying to win the match.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think he's got to do that, like Glenn said, straight away at half time. I don't know about you, Glenn.
Yeah, no, I agree. Absolutely. 5 substitutions, make some changes at halftime because the Germans are going to come out on the front foot. I guarantee you. They think England's defense is their weak point, and they're going to push it. They're going to push it.
No, I totally agree with you. And why not? Exactly what you're saying. It's predictable. Again, what we're saying, Glenn, is that he's already come out and said that. So he's already given his tactics away. Will Southgate counter that? I don't think he will.
He may wait for to go down to do that. Yes, you're right. Yeah.
Please don't.
We can't wait for that, Kenny. If we go a goal down, there's no way we're coming back, mate.
And where's Aldo?
I think he's trying to sort out his mic. His mic. He's done something to his mic, so we can't hear him. We can't hear him.
Did kickoff happen yet? I don't have a clock in here. I don't have a television in here. It's just hot balls in this room right now.
No, BBC are promoting all their programs on BBC iPlayer, so
okay.
Safe at the moment.
Harry, just let me know because then I'll go. I don't want to go early because it's frustrating to watch a game alone. but 45 seconds ahead of me, you'll be screaming at things, and I'll be like, "Well, what happened?" So
at the moment, I weren't screaming at anything in that first half, Glenn. So you wouldn't have missed nothing, mate.
Well, yeah. Let's not forget that Germany had the best clear-cut chance, and it was a good save by Pickford. And England has, apart from that, that situation last when Kane got his footing wrong. It was basically a half chance from Sterling.
Sterling was unlucky, Ken. Sterling was unlucky.
Sure, definitely, yeah. It took Neuer by surprise. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think you don't associate Sterling from long distance shot. You'd have probably thought that someone like Kane would have been on that one. You know what I mean?
You're right. Just what you said. They wasn't expecting that shot. So why ain't we doing it more often? That's what I'm saying. Why ain't we doing it more often? Take shots from everywhere. Just go for it.
Tell. I promise you, mate. It's going to happen. There's going to be space, but you don't want it to happen at the wrong end.
Well, I know what you're saying. I just, I mean, obviously, I want us to go out there and because if we get past the Germans, let's be honest, we've got 2 easier games, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, but I mean, obviously, Germany is a massive game. But if we go beat them, then we've got 2 easier games to try and even get to the final. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do understand the situation, but you know what it is. I think I understand the all or nothing thing, but Dave, Southgate's an idea to nothing. You know what I mean? He idea nothing. Again, it's how to come out, but yes, because another thing as well. Personally, he's got nothing to lose, but again, if he is going to play that expensively, we're going to have to be controlling the ball. We still have to have the ball. It's no good having all these players if we're not controlling the ball.
Yeah, I've been having an awesome summer vacation, except for getting hit in the head by a piece of plywood, which really hurt. But I was cleaning up the backyard. But I've completely forgot about Arsenal's last season. But every time I watch England, I have Arsenal flashbacks of mismanaged players and missed opportunities. I'm sorry, Terry. I'm not starting an Arteta.
You got your own opinion. You got your own opinion, Glenn.
And it just brings me back to that, and it's so damn frustrating. I hope Southgate at least takes Phillips off at halftime.
He's got to take one and off, innit?
Randy with a super chat. He's put, "Tell explain Sterling's form under Southgate and then Pep." I think, Randy, you can make a case for every player under Southgate from their team players.
Yeah, he's playing better under Southgate, though. He's playing better under Southgate, than he is under Pep. I think he is. I think what's happened is that he's expressed himself more and he's producing better results. Because I think under Pep, I don't know whether it's injuries or not, but he has been left out. So he's been in and out of side because Foden's come along and he isn't scoring enough goals, but he's doing it for England.
Yeah.
Did the second half kick off yet? Feels like 15.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, not at all.
Can you hear us now, Aldo?
Sorry, the computer just decided to restart, so I don't know. He's gone to pour another beer anyway, so
I don't blame him. I don't blame him, to be honest.
he's in a very bad mood. So yeah, he's not happy. He made phone call and nothing. Sad, he said. I'm in the chair now. I have to move. Hang on. Right, there you go.
Let's get Aldo's thoughts on that first half. Aldo, what's your thoughts on the first half?
That's right.
What's the other computer?
The computer is restarting. Just talk on there for 1 minute, for fuck's sake.
So lovely day.
Is that Southgate related with the attacker? They look alike.
How about that?
That's granddad.
They look alike. They're looking, and the starter play as well.
You want to be on the show?
Well, we can only see, can't we? We can only see what's
Yes, yes, Lone Star.
Yeah, need Grealish, definitely.
Players have come out.
The players have come out, guys.
Okay. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys at the final whistle.
Just quickly before you go, Glenn, have you changed your mind on your result?
No. 1-1. 1-1.
I changed my chance. Yes, Germany to win 2-0.
What about you, Kenny? Just before kickoff,
Germany.
Get through there now.
Okay, right. We just kicked off, Kenny. We'll see you again at full time. Yeah,
Definitely.
Aldo, we'll see you again at full time. See you in a minute, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Diesel, we're back on, back underway. Second half. Here we go. It's now or never.
Fortunate.
And no changes from either side. So same tactics from Southgate. And we'll have to see what tactics Germany are going to play. As we heard from Glenn there, Glenn said that Lowe in his interview said that they're going to come at us in the second half, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he reckons, he said, I don't know, you didn't hear that, obviously he was gone. He said that apparently he come out and said he knows what England's weaknesses are, and that is in the second half, their defence.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see, mate. We'll have to see. Do you know what? I was just having a quick chat with someone earlier on, and I've got to be honest. Do you know what? I know Harry Kane gets a bit of stick, right? And, you know, his form and stuff like that. But I feel a bit sorry for him because they're just not playing to himself. You know, we don't cross the ball. You know, he's not the quickest. He never has been. You know, he's not going to dribble it past 3 or 4 players. Use his height. Use his height. Do you remember when we had Giroud? Another player who I thought was a little bit underrated. I'm not saying he's world class. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, but I've said this to you before. To have scored the amount of goals he scored in a team that just did not play one little bit to his strengths, I thought was pretty impressive, right? And Harry Kane is the same problem. You know, what is he? 6'2"? Use his height. You know, put crosses in. You know, we don't cross the ball, do we? If you notice, we don't. You know, and it's too pedestrian. It's too workmanlike. It's too, you know, there's no spark in there. Yeah. We don't have play. You know, do you know what I'm saying? You know, there isn't a playmaker in there. You know, there's not a player who can unlock a defence. And what's that saying? Pass it through the eye of a needle and all that. It's just it's workmanlike. I think that's the best word I can use. It's workmanlike. I
totally agree with you, Diesel. If you look at the way that Tottenham uses his strengths, and that is when, as soon as Son gets the ball, they're not only just them two are running forward, they've got 3 people running straight down the wings, and they know that Harry Kane's going to be in the middle to help him out.
Yeah.
Hold up. Germany just inside our box. Cross comes back in the middle. Phillips gets Havertz with a shot. Oh, what a save. What a save by Pickford. Havertz on the half volley with the left foot, straight in the middle of the goal, and Pickford gets it down to it and puts it straight over the crossbar. Let's have another look. Oh, great save by Pickford.
Good save. I've just seen that.
Great save. That was coming at him very hard and fast. So that's a great save by Pickford there.
Oh, Christ, yeah. When you see it again, I'll tell you
Ball
something.
comes in the box. Harry Kane gets an header to it, and it clears downfield. Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Right.
getting back to Kane, Diesel. You know what I mean. They're both running down the wings with him, and what they would do is they will run straight in the box towards goal. As soon as England, Sterling or Saka at the moment get it, it's like they're not allowed to go past the line, and they've got to stop and come backwards straight away. They're not looking for Kane straight away, and for the quick ball.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's all
play to his strengths. You know, play to your star man. And let's be honest, Harry Kane is the man, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's the man. He's the man with the goals, but they're not playing to his strengths. Still, they're not. You know, he's having to do a very unselfish job, I think, Harry Kane. And I think we don't even get crosses in. You know, Kane, he's good in the air.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You use that as a weapon. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just look at it and I think Germany are comfortable, right?
Yeah.
They are. They don't have a lot. They don't have pace in their team, by the way, Germany. You know,
no, exactly.
That's the one thing we've got over them. You know, we've got bundles of pace. When you look, especially the players on the bench, you've got Sancho there. You know, we've got Saka, Sterling. We've got pacey, Rashford. We've got pace.
Yep.
And yet we're struggling against a good side ultimately, but they're not the quickest. You know, I don't know, man.
I totally agree with you, Diesel. Exactly what I've been saying. It's just so predictable. You know, I mean, all this rubbish. For me, sorry, I don't agree with Kenny when he says it's tournament football, because you look at all the other teams, they've brought it. They've brought it at the moment the last games in the knockout stages. For me, at the moment,
I think the very first games of the Euros, you know, no one wants to lose. In a way, I get it. Yeah. The first game, obviously, if you lose that straight away, you're under enormous pressure, right?
Yeah.
But we're approaching sort of the end now, and I think this is where they've got to bring it. You know,
what's his name? Rob Beckett. They're just showing you Rob Beckett in the crowd. He looks.
Yeah.
He does make me laugh. Just looking at him makes me laugh.
Oh, he's funny. He's the one who does the voiceover, didn't he? For what's that? What's that program?
Oh, what is it called? I know what you're on about.
Oh,
not dinner.
Yeah, it's similar.
I can't think what it is. Sterling's inside the box here. Oh, for God's sake, he is so poor. How on earth could people say that he plays different under Southgate? Honestly, he is poor. He scored a goal for us, and like all of a sudden, he's like a world-class striker under Southgate because he scored a goal. Honestly,
he held on to the ball. He held on to the ball way too. I just think again. See, this is what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying. You see what happened just there, right? He tried to go past 6, 7, 8 players, yeah, and he got dispossessed.
Yeah.
Right. What do you expect Harry Kane to do like that? Get it on the wing. Go past the player if you have to. Get crosses in.
Yeah.
Flood their 6-yard box with crosses. You know.
Agree. Again, Diesel. Again, it's coming back to that word. What we keep saying. It's just so predictable.
It's boring, mate.
It is. It's absolute boring. It's so predictable.
David Dundas, up your David. Yeah, Pickford is keeping England, isn't it? Joe, he's the one player, I don't really rate Pickford, if I'm honest. But I've got to be honest, he's had an half-decent tournament.
Yeah.
I think.
He has. He kept us in it a couple of times with some great saves. But where's the initiative here, Diesel? Where's the initiative? We're just sitting back, letting Germany dictate the game again in this second half.
Exactly. Don't forget, we're at Wembley, Tel. We're at Wembley.
Yeah, exactly. We're waiting for them to score. It's an absolute disgrace.
You know, there's more English there, right, than Germans. Let's be real. So, but I don't know, man.
Ball comes into the box for Germany. Oh, Pickford punches it out.
Take Sterling off for Grealish. Take Phillips off for Mount. Yeah. Yeah, Chris, I agree, mate. We've got to get creative.
Muller now. Germany are coming into this game now. We're just letting them cross. Exactly what Glenn said. They was going to go. He reckons the first 10 minutes would be a big part of this game. Well done to Sterling there. Got back but he's given the ball straight away. Harry Kane looks like he's injured here. He's been down for a couple of minutes now with his knee. So it looks like we might be forced into a change here.
Conwish has put, if the Germans put on Leroy Sané and Gnabry, they will get a goal because they need pace to counter us.
They don't look like he'd done anything there. I just can't believe you know what I mean? How can you have players on the bench still with 55 minutes gone? You've got Grealish, Man, Sancho, all want to get on the ball and run forward and try and score for us.
They know, now you know how we all feel when we watch Arsenal, Till. You're going through what we have been going through for the last season.
This is what I don't understand, Diesel. Right? This is what I don't understand. I used to give you the stats of us under Emery, and all we used to do was take shots against us, and yet you used to love it under him. I don't understand it. I gave you the stats all the time.
Is that the case? Did we love it under him? Is that what we've openly come out and said?
That's what you want. You want him back. Let's be honest. You secretly want him back.
All right. Show me the stream where I've said I want Emery back. I'll wait. I'll carry on the stream right now while you go away and go and gather the evidence. I'll wait.
Well, the evidence is all there because all you.
What if it's all there? Show me.
I want Emery back. That's all it is. Emery.
I can't see how you can moan so much about Southgate when our manager is like a Southgate clone. There is no difference between these two guys, but yet you're so irate with Southgate, and yet you give the good-looking Spaniard a pass. I don't understand it.
I'm glad you said that, Diesel, because at the beginning of this tournament, what did you say about our squad? England squad. What did you say about it? If Southgate weren't our manager, what did you say about this squad? Because I said it too.
Listen, if you're going to say we can win it, I've never said that.
No, with this squad, we can. We have said that. You did that. With the squad that we've got, we can go and win this. Obviously, with a different manager, which we've both said. You said that, right? So, do you believe that Arteta has got the squad to go and win the Premiership then? Just before you do, Sterling got a good chance here. Pass the ball! For God's sakes, he's done it again. We've got 3 players there in space, and he's done it again. Now Germany's coming forward. Havertz is running through. He's played the ball to Werner. Werner outside the box. Stone should get there. Stone gets there.
Oh, my God. I've just seen that.
What is he doing again?
He's greedy, though, isn't he? I like Sterling, don't get me wrong, but he's just being... He doesn't release the ball.
3 players he had around him there, Diesel. Saka was running. Kane was there. I can't remember who was on the right-hand side of him. 3 players were around him. And then he gives the ball away, and then Germany go down the other end, and they've won a corner out of this now. My
twin. Hope you're good, Daniel. Daniel Body, hope you're good, mate. If England open up too much, the Germans will rip England to shreds. I'm on Germany.
And Kane's there. That was a bad corner from Germany. Poor corner from Germany. But they've got a throw in here. They've still got danger.
Terence, we finished 5th under Emery. We haven't come close to finishing 5th under this clueless clown. There is a big difference between 5th and 9th, Terence.
There you go. Right, there is a big difference, but what was he doing behind the scenes? He was doing absolutely nothing. We was falling backwards and backwards and backwards. If people can't see that, then I can't help you. That's what I'm saying. I can't help you. If people can't see that, right now, you wait till this season when we get rid of. I think there was 8 players that have been linked away from us. Right, there's 8 players that we want out of the club.
Look at Samuel's comment. He's saying that. Look at Conwish's comment. He's saying that. Are we all wrong?
Right, maybe you're not. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. That's what I'm saying. This season will be a 10-in season for all of us. That's what I'm saying. It will be a 10-in season for all of us. But why wasn't these young players all signing up under Emery? You tell me. Answer me that, Diesel. Why wasn't the 5 young players that are Arsenal now, apart from Smith Rowe at the moment, who will sign for us? I'm telling you now, 100% he will sign for us. Why didn't they sign any contracts under Emery's reign for just under 2 years?
No, you don't sign contracts every year.
What do you mean don't sign them
sign
every
him for
year?
like a 4 or 5 year deal. So like Smith Rowe, for example, if he signs his contract now in the next few weeks, which is looking likely he will, then it's not a case of next summer he's going to sign another contract. He's signing for 5 years. They only sign when they get to the last 18 months. Or they're meant to.
You can re-sign them up, or you can add on.
Why?
Contract.
Why would you need to if he's on a 5 year?
Sorry?
If he's on a 5 year, why would you need to? If any player's on a 4 or 5 year contract, why would you need to sign them up every single summer?
Saka was coming up into his last year under Emery.
Yeah, but he's still here.
He signed his contract last season.
Yeah, but Saka's still here, so...
No, but he signed a new 5-year deal. That's what I'm saying. So he only had a year left on Emery's. Why wasn't Emery sorting all this out backstage?
Yeah, but it's not the manager who does it, though, is it? It's not
the manager who does
it. It's not Arteta who draws up the contract. And
if the manager wants a player and he wants him to stay, then he goes to the board and he says to him, look, if we're going to move forward, this player's got to be at this club for a long time. That's what Arteta's doing, isn't it? Surely, with these five young players that we've signed up. Nah. Martinelli.
Yeah, but if these young players sign up, how do you know that their sole reason for signing up is because I must sign that contract because I get to play for Mikel? How do we know it's not because Sod the manager, he's the least of... It's the Arsenal. I'm at the Arsenal. You know, these players are academy players. You know, the Hale End boys. You know, is it too much of a weird thing to believe that maybe they're signing up because they actually love the club? Or, you know, because, I mean, Smith Rowe's been here since he was, 6? I mean, it doesn't really matter. No, but you're saying they're only signing up. Their sole reason for signing up is because of Arteta. There's more factors in it than that. Their families are here. They're London.
What were you saying about Balogun? What was you saying about Balogun? He doesn't want to sign for this manager. Hold up. Did you or not? Did you not say that, Diesel? This player doesn't want to play under this manager. This manager doesn't like him. He's going to ruin his career if he stays here. This is all coming out of your mouth, don't forget. We can go back on the streams and I'll show you it. It's not a problem. I will show you the evidence. Yeah, that's what you were saying. These players do not want to play under this manager. And then all of a sudden, they sign 5-year contracts. Why is that then? If they're
because they wouldn't get anywhere near the money that they're getting paid here at another club, Terence. Don't you get that? Don't you understand that? They're not signing up because, I get to play for another 5 years under Mikel Arteta. Arteta is not the sole reason for these youngsters signing up new contracts. We've got many players here. You've said this yourself, it ain't just me. We've got many players here who are on lucrative contracts that they wouldn't get at any other club. Right. A lot of players are very comfortable here. There's no pressure on these players, Terry. Right? That's a sole. Do you know what I mean? That's with a lot of these players. Let's be honest. Sometimes money is the sole motivation for signing a contract. Right? You have to understand these players are employees. They don't love the club like how we do. They're employees. It's a job. Right? You know, forget all the fantasy. At cold light of day, it's a job. It's a job.
So what you're saying is then...
when you see players getting a badge and, you know, you look into that. I don't look into that rubbish when they score a goal, kiss the badge. I'm not into all of that, right? At the end of the day, it's a job. Let's be honest.
No, it is a job. It is a job. But I do believe that these players want to stay for Arsenal. Like you said, they want to play for Arsenal because they've been here for years and years and in the youth team. And they want to play under this manager. They want to. Well, why is that such a bad thing? I don't understand. Why is that a bad thing?
Not a bad thing, but personally, mate, I think all these players, they all know that. Listen, Arteta ain't going to be here for long. So why would they stop? If they want to...
Diesel, I'm all ears because I've heard that loads of times and I've been given dates when he's going to be gone and everything like that. And I kept saying it won't happen. Will it happen? We don't know. Maybe you'll be right. You lot will be right this time. but I've been right.
It will happen. He won't be here. He won't be here at the end of this season coming up. He won't, because don't forget, fans are back in the stadiums now. Fans will be back. Arsenal, along with every other club, had a bit of a pass last season. Yeah. All the aggression, all the insults, all of that was all had to be done on social media, right? You know, because obviously no one could attend the games. Next season, that's going to be very, very different. So anyhow, Arsenal are struggling or playing like how they play. You know, half-hearted attempts in the game. Look at those 2 semi-finals, for an example. Walking pace. Yeah, do you honestly think the fans in the stadium are going to have that? So,
I kept being told. You wait until the fans are back. I'm just saying. And hold up, Havertz is in. Oh my God, we just cleared it, and now Sterling's got a chance. He's going to lose it. You watch. He's had a chance to pass it. He's gone. Oh, he's got a foul. Got a free kick here on the halfway line. Diesel, once again, everyone kept saying, wait until the fans back. Oh, and guess what was happening? The last game of the season. Oh, it's going to be pandemonium at the Emirates. Because not only that, you've got to have the protest down there. You know what I mean? On the last day of the season, we had 10,000 fans in. What happened? Not a whisper. Not a whisper. But that's one day, Tel. But that's one day. That's you're just on about one day. I'm on about fans will be going to every single game, right? So you know, you know what I mean. You know, listen. Part of the reason, right, why Wenger was got rid of was down to that, right? Because a lot of fans stopped going. That played a part. I'm not saying it was the sole reason, but for me played a part, right? You push the fans too much. Eventually, Tel, something's got to give. Something's got to give, you know, and let's be honest. Next season, when the fans are back, I'm telling you now, they'll get it both barrels. So not just social media, but also at the games. I'm not on about the odd game here and there. If we play bad, maybe not. But if it's every week, right, you know, we've been poor. Just say 3-4 games, you know, on the bounce. Eventually, I'm telling you now, the boos at half time, the boos at full time, you know, under Wenger, you know, look how empty that stadium was. And let's be honest, the Emirates is always packed. No matter what the game is, Emirates, you know, it's always been a full house. Yeah. Things like that, because it's more visible then. You know, the press will pick up on it. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, and it's a snowball effect, you know that. Randy Viper, thank you very much, mate. Once again, okay, so let's start from the beginning, Randy. We've got sirloin steak, the bit of steak with the long line of fat on it. Oh God, just think it's like on to me. Steak, cut, chips, and a plate of onions. Loads of onions on the plate, so you can't even see the steak or the steak cut chips. And I think I'm going to go for an apple strudel for my dessert. So thank you very much, Randy. It's another 3-course meal for me tonight. Once again, Terence gets nada. Randy's put, Terence, it's because no other teams want them. Paper talk. Grealish is coming on. Same as Gnabry for Germany. So they're both making a substitution at the same time here. Bit of chess match going on, I reckon. But Grealish is coming on for England and Gnabry is coming on for Germany.
See, so that's what Randy's saying. So basically, when you're saying all these players are signing up to long-term contracts, it's because no other clubs want these players.
Oh, God.
Go on, Randy. Tell him, Randy. Go on.
Oh, my God.
Go on, Mike.
Don't you remember the ones that we done, the streams that we done about Balogun, how many teams wanted him? Apparently, like every team in the world wanted him. And why ain't Arteta playing him? Because he's one of the world's best strikers in the world. Don't you remember that stream?
Yeah, but don't you question? I mean, look, we all know you love this guy and you can't do anything wrong. But surely, right, take that bias out. When you've got Eddie and Nketiah getting chance after chance, and yet we've got this sensation in the under-21s, right, who, by the way, when he has come on, the very few times, he has scored goals and he's impressed. Don't you look at that and think, no, Arteta, I love you to bits, but come on now. Give the guy a chance. No, don't you? I mean, exactly. So why do you... why do you get on our backs when you think the same as what we do? Do you know what I'm saying? I
He
had
took
no
Saka off for Grealish. He took Saka off for Grealish. So he's taking one playmaker off for another. What is the point? Sorry to cut you off there, Diesel.
No, go on.
What is the point? I don't understand that. What's the point?
Even Saka looks shocked.
I'm shocked at that. I'm absolutely shocked at that.
I would have taken off either Calvin Phillips or Rice. Just go for it.
Randy, thank you very much. This is starting Diesel's afters now. He's on to he's on to a little Your words Randy, exactly. But when I say it's paper talk, it can't be paper talk. But when you say it, it's okay, isn't it? It's okay on the other side. It's all paper talk. But there we go. And not only that, you've got 2 scoops of ice cream now, Diesel.
2 scoops. I've got a tub, mate. A tub. Neapolitan. Nice one, Randy. I love you, man. Randy's the only reason, right, why I'm still able to eat. You know that. Come on. Thank you very much. Bless your heart.
Finally, Southgate taking Saka off. He's been crap.
Do you know what, though? I will say this about Saka, though, right? He doesn't fear, right? He gets the ball and he runs. He's not afraid to run at them, yeah? All the other players, they got the handbrake on. It's like they can't express themselves. At least with Saka, it reminds me a little bit of Wayne Rooney when Rooney first came on the scene. He played football like he would, the same way he'd play over the park with his mates. It was very much that type of, that street type of footballer type. Do you know what I mean? That's why I like Jamie Vardy, because he still plays that way. You know, it's not like he's gone to a team and they sort of
plays his own way.
Yeah. He plays very much how he would play over the park with a group of blokes. You know, it's that same. You know what I mean? Sterling for me, it's just greedy. Just doesn't release the ball. Every time he loses it, surely Harry Kane must be like, is there any point in me making a run? Do you know what I mean? Come on.
I don't know. Oh, that's a free kick here for England on the right hand side. He should get booked for that, I think. But I'll have to look at the replays.
Saka is fearless. He looks like he has confidence in himself. Come on, Samuel L. Jackson.
Been booked. Grosson's been booked for Germany on Trippier.
Diesel, Arteta should be sacked. He is the Matt Hancock of football, and Terry is his office assistant. Go on, Thomas. Oh, God.
It's going to be fun, isn't it? It's going to be fun this upcoming season because one of us are going to be right. That's what's going to be good about it. The banter's brilliant. I love the banter. But one of us is going to be right. And let's see who it is.
Well, you know what I mean? Said, look, it works both ways, Terence. See?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. You're right, Randy. Exactly, mate. It does.
Terence put Terence
2 minutes into this game, and it is how boring has it been, Diesel? Again, it's been.
I'm not enjoying it at all. If I'm honest with you, do you know, I'm not even watching. I'm just going through the chat, mate. I knew it would be like this. If I'm honest with you, I wasn't really looking forward to doing this game because, and to think I've got these guys in my sweepstake. Our sweepstake, not my sweepstake. Our sweepstake.
You know what? I'm so shocked. I'm still in both of mine, Diesel. Obviously, you've got Ukraine in our one. I can't believe that I'm still in there, and I've got Denmark in my work one.
Yeah, do you know what? Right, you got to big up Denmark, you know, because like they're doing it for Ericsson, mate. I'm telling you, in fact, when people talk about dark horses, right, don't look too far past Denmark. Because I said they're now playing for a reason. Yeah, you know what I mean, they've now got a purpose, and they're all sort of playing together. Do you remember when Greece won it years ago? Do you remember Greece? That was the Euros, wasn't it? I think when Greece won it.
Yeah.
No, who saw that coming? But you know what it was? There was a team of no superstars, just 11 players ready to go to war and fight for each other. And sometimes, when you've got that, that more than makes up for your lack of technical ability and all that rubbish, right? Sometimes it's work, it's ethic, it's psyche. I go on about this all the time. Having it up there, go to war. Yes, they've got better players on paper, but give them a game. You never know. You know what I mean? Just go for it. What you got to lose? You're the underdogs anyway. If you lose, everyone's expecting you to lose. But you go then. You really turn it on. Do you know what? That's how champions are made. You know, and that's what I love. I love stuff like that. Don't have that loser mentality. And what it is, we're playing Germany, and because of the all the history between us and Germany, we go and like, oh God, it's Germany. Oh God, I don't know about this. And that transmits to the players and the manager. If you look at the tactics, even the players must be like, Gareth, why can't we just go for it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Sterling, he's passing to Kane. Wow. Grealish. Sure. Sterling! Sterling's put it in. It's 1-0 to England. What a good ball. The first time he passed the ball straight away, and look what happens. Sterling gets it in. England 1-0. Get in there. Come on.
My God. My God. So, yeah, Grealish had a bit of a hand in that as well.
Yeah, exactly. 1-0 England here. 1-0 England.
See, tell when you use Kane. Right, let's hold out now. Let's hold out.
No, he's definitely on, Harry Kane. He's definitely on.
So, look, you got Prince William and Kate there.
Yeah, with Prince George, yeah. Get in there. Now, look, you know, why ain't he done that more often? How many times in this game have we said it, Diesel?
Harry Kane looked offside there. Has been given, yeah?
I'm just making, I'm sure it's going to be. I think he's onside, definitely, Harry Kane. Just still waiting, still showing action replays. Still showing action. So they doing a VAR? No, it's carried on. It's definitely 1-0.
No, it's definitely
now on attack. Oh. Germany have got a dangerous free kick. Maguire has been booked here. Right on the edge of the area. Maguire's got a yellow card. Straight from kick-off. Germany come down the other end. And now they've got a really dangerous free kick just outside the box.
Randy Viper once again. So sirloin steak with the big bit of fat on it. Steak cut, chips, onion rings, onions covering the whole plate so you can't even see the steak and the steak cut chips. Apple strudel, 1 tub of Neapolitan ice cream, and a couple of cappuccinos from myself. And yes, I will give Terence a cup of coffee. He at least deserves that. So, but no food. But obviously the drinks I'm willing to share. Grub stays with me. Thank you very much, Randy Viper. Love you very much. He's put Saka off. They score. Southgate masterclass.
Maguire's just given away that free kick for no reason. Shaw was defending there, so he's given a pointless free kick away. Germany's just about to take it. Muller's over, goes for the free kick. He can't beat Maguire. And Germany get a throw in. Well done, Maguire, there for giving a foul away and then getting his head on the ball. England fans are happy in the stadium at the moment. We've got 12 minutes of normal time left. Now, I just hope we don't sit back on this, Diesel.
Yeah, I think we will. What? Counter until they've got to come out now, Germany. You know, that's going to leave space behind. You know, counter them. That's what I'll do.
That looks like Jack Whitehall there, but it's not. I don't think the fan. That was quite funny. You see it in a minute. They show you the replay, and you look at the fans just behind the goal. It looks like Jack Whitehall, but it's not. I don't think. Oh, well, intercepted there from Rice. Oh, does he give it away? No, he's still got it. Pass, come on. Trippier plays it down the line. Rice, can he keep it in? No, Rudiger's going to get there. And it goes for a throw into Germany.
Big up, Seamus. Hope you well, mate. Big up, everyone. Just in the door from work. Come on, Seamus. Just got in the door and he turns us on straight away. Come on, Seamus. That's what I like to
Well done, Seamus, mate.
69 likes. Happy watching this shite. They must be easily pleased. Go on, Warren. Take no prisoners, mate. John Gooner, Sterling and Kane at Man City will be unstoppable. Cool. Look at this guy, the German fan. Was he crying?
I must have missed that.
God, crying. He wasn't even crying. He was bawling. Ball!
Ball! Good ball in from Grealish there to Kane. Kane to Rice. Rice on this right-hand side. Gives it to Kane inside the box. Gives it to Sterling outside of the box on this right-hand side. He's trying to keep position, and now he's lost the ball. Now it's 2 against 1, and now Muller's on the through, on his own, in goal. Muller puts the goal. He's missed it. Has he missed that? Oh, my God. Surely this is England's game now. He should have put that in. How has he missed that? Wow. Sterling holding on to the ball again there. Too long. Gives the ball away. Great ball from Havertz to Muller. Muller goes to the far post and he just puts it wide. Just past the post. Wow. And I'll tell you what, we've rode our luck there. Come on. Is that an omen? Is that an omen, Diesel, for us to go through to the next round?
Oh, Christ. When it leaves his foot, it looks like it's guaranteed to go in, and then it just drifts wide, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you know, like normally, he's deadly in front of goal normally, that Muller, when he gets across.
Muller's class.
Yeah.
Christ, what a little. Oh.
Kuzna, Muller, Gnabry. Oh, he's lost the ball now. Kane gives it to Grealish. Phillips is going backwards to Maguire. Pickford goes for a long ball downfield. 8 minutes of normal time left. Grealish gets a good header on the ball, and now he's chasing the ball down again. His own flick on. Germany put themselves under pressure here, but Neuer's doing well. He goes long. Well intercepted here from Walker to Sterling. Sterling, he's lost the ball, but only to Walker. Trippier, sorry. And it's offside. Offside, and now Germany. Henderson's coming on for England.
Yeah, that'll be to show up the midfield. That's what he's doing. He's just trying to put extra bodies in the midfield, isn't he?
It looks like Sane and maybe Emerick Chan is coming on for Germany. Oh, that's well done. Germany tried to got an attack there, but Pickford grabs hold of the ball and screams out, yes. German fans are all got sad faces on at the moment and their hands, head in their hands.
Diesel, that German manager is nasty. He's always picking his nose and eating it and smelling his fingers. Oh no, that's why I like him. Oh,
now, well, one back here for Kane. Come on, Kane, send Sterling. For goodness sakes, why did he hold on to it there now? For God's sakes. They're just slowing it down and trying to play possession football. I tell you what, I better not come back to bite us on the bum because we had a great chance there of putting Sterling in. He's offside, isn't he? He looks offside there. But Germany win it back. Rudiger.
70 likes.
Oh, we've won it back here. Sure. We've got 4 against 4. Sure. Plays it through to Grealish inside the box. Grealish. Kane. Yes! Get in there. England 2. Germany 0. England are going through now. Get in there. Harry Kane with a goal. Get in. England are going mad on the bench. All the subs and that. All the subs are run down now on top of Harry Kane on the floor. Get in there. Germany fans can't believe it.
Who scored the goal, Tell?
Mr. Harry Kane.
Who crossed the ball? Who made the assist?
Grealish, number 2.
Will Jack Grealish start the next game?
No.
There you go. There you go. There you go. What did I say to you? Get crosses in. Use the man's height. Look.
Yep.
Look.
Oh, no, he ain't offside, is he? He's not offside. He can't be. He doesn't look offside there. He doesn't look offside. Grealish again, though. That's what happens when you put creative players on.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that cross by Jack. Look.
Harry Kane done well and all there because it weren't exactly the greatest of crosses.
Something. Yeah. He had to get down for that.
Yeah. I'm just waiting. I'm not going to change the score yet, just in case. Diesel.
Yeah.
Germany have got all their flags in their faces now. They can't believe this. Diesel, you might have a chance of winning this money, son.
No chance. No chance.
That was 2-0. Yeah, Rice is coming off by the looks of it for Henderson. I want to change the score. Henderson's on for Declan Rice. And yep, it's game back on there. Ball goes long for Germany and it goes out for a goal kick for England. We've only got less than 3 minutes of normal time here. Probably going to say, there hasn't really been any injury. I'm going to say 5 minutes extra time, I reckon, injury time.
Yeah. 5 or 6 minutes. I just had a text. So I was just going to give someone, I'm not going to mention her name. She knows who she is. A very special girl. I know you're watching. She just texted me saying, oh my God, you're so fit. So, yeah. I think she's on about you, Tel. But yeah, she wanted me to pass the message on to you.
Definitely not, mate.
Yeah. So, yeah. Trying to make me jealous, darling. What's going on here? We all know Terry's the eye candy. You ain't got to rub it in.
Don't be silly,
But
young
yeah,
man.
as you will. Big kisses, big kisses.
We all know who the page 3 boy is on this show. We all listen. We all know our places, and I definitely know that's not me.
Is that still running page 3? They stopped all that, didn't they?
Yeah, that's all stopped, isn't it? It stopped a few years ago. That.
Oh. Right, so the goal stands 2-0. I'm wow. Yeah, I mean that's a like for like, isn't it? Henderson and Rice. That's just a like for like sub.
Yeah. That's just a show out.
Do you know what I don't understand? Right, Sancho's meant to be this world-class player. As soon as Man United get him, then Man United are going to win all the titles. They're going to win all the cups next season. Yeah, he can't get a sniff in this Euros. Like, what's all that about?
I know. I don't understand it.
Do you know what I mean?
Sane's in the box. He puts the ball in, and Harry Maguire's there. Oh my God, that is definitely an omen. I don't know who that was who took the shot on the volley. He's sniffing his fingers again, and he's licked them. He's just licked them. He is just. Oh my God, what is the matter with that manager?
Come on, my guy, Terence. My God, I've just seen it, hang on. Oh my God, he didn't do it. Oh my God, I thought he was joking. I thought he was joking.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, dirty bastard.
What does he think of? Honestly, what goes through his brain? Oh. I mean, him and Matt Hancock definitely help out to eat out to help out, don't they? The dirty gits.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can think of, right, is he must have a secret bird stashed away in the change rooms or something, and he just like does a little ting. I don't know. Why else would he split his fingers? Oh God.
Oh, that was unlucky again for Germany. But the ball goes out for a goal kick with 1 minute already into this injury time. Oh, look at this. Look at this. These all. Quickly. We've got to run through these. Quick, mate.
Yeah, go on. Oh, Randy Viper, thank you very much, mate. Love you long time, Randy. Love you long time. That's what I'm going to say to him now. Randy Viper, Saka can't start the next game. Grealish has to start. Do you know what?
I'll start them both.
Yeah, but then who'd you drop?
Who would I drop? I just look at that little girl, the German fan. she's crying her eyes out. The dad's trying to console her, but unfortunately, we're going through. You've had too many wins, I'm afraid. But we're going through.
You can't really drop Sterling, can you? Well, let's be honest. He won. Southgate won.
No, exactly. So
Sterling's his guy.
Yeah.
But all I know is got to play Grealish. Got to.
Well, 2 assists in this game. He's got to, mate. And just quickly.
Not Schooner. I believe he's from Nottingham. If I'm wrong, I apologise. Not Schooner. Thank you very much, mate, for your super chat. Yeah, he's not. You've not said nothing. For that, say something. I'll read it out for you, mate. But no, listen. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that.
Appreciate it, mate.
So everyone's got a flavour. The silent type. I get that. Girls dig that. So yeah, nice one. Not Schooner. Unfortunately, I'm not like that. I'm too loud. Too much of a mouth on me. But
you got to love that. Pickford, the ball come into the box and he's just caught it and he stands there and then he puts it up in the air and then he puts it to his chest and then he falls down on the floor. Love it. About time that we started playing dirty like that.
Do you know what though? I still can't get used to him. He's got curtains, isn't he? Pickford. I mean that is so 1990s. Like, what is all that about?
Ian Walker, innit? Do you remember him? Ian Walker.
Yeah. Like that used to be in like back in the day. I was like so jealous. Like when I was at school, even I wanted them. But now, nah, like a pair of curtains. It's all about the old bald look. Yeah, it's all about the baldness. Makes you look hard. You know what I mean?
That's a poor free kick for Germany there. Ball goes out. There's 30 seconds left of this match. Unbelievable.
Do you know what I just thought of you when I was talking about the baldness? Yeah. Do you remember when we done that? Do you remember when we done that charity stream? And we had Sophie on, yeah. And Sophie said, no, Claude said to Sophie, innit, you know what they say about us bald men? We're the best in bed. And then realising what he said, he went, I'm only joking. I didn't mean to be.
I'm sorry. There we go. There it is. It's all over. England are through. We beat Germany 2-0. Listen, I've been slagging him off all match. Mr. Gareth Southgate, boring vanilla. But he's gone and done it. I can't take it away from him. Got to roll my hands up. England have gone and done it, winning 2-0. And we move on. We knock the Germans out. And now it all depends on the game later on who we play in the next round. But we have got the favourable side of the draw now. And England now, we play either Ukraine or Sweden in the next round now. And then I think it's the winners out of Denmark and Croatia, I think it is.
Oh, I'll tell you something, Till. I'll tell you something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Boy.
Unbelievable. This was. Let's be honest. When we look back at before it all started, Diesel. Obviously, we was all worried about Germany, Portugal, France, all them sort of teams. We didn't really see ourselves getting past, but we've gone and done it. We've gone and beat the hardest team really for us in the tournament at the moment. And now, realistically, we've got a chance of getting to the final, mate.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you look at the pathway we've got, I think obviously if we could get past this game, then it was, you said Sweden or Ukraine?
Sweden or Ukraine, which is after this game. So whoever wins that, we get them. And then it's Denmark or Croatia.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to fancy your chances, haven't you? You know, you've got to fancy your chances. So you never know. I think I've got these guys in the sweepstake as well. Blimey,
I could be changed now, isn't it? Eh?
Could be quids. No, I could be quids in. I still don't think we'll win it. No, listen. You know, the further we get, pressure gets to this lot, doesn't it? And that's where I think. I mean, look, we're saying that about favourable draws. France would have thought that when they played the Swiss. You know, and look what happened last night. So let's be real. I mean, look at the game that Spain had. Was it last night as well? That was a tough game. You know, they really only just got through that. And these are games that really they should be wiping the floor with. So that sort of tells us, look, don't take any team for granted, Till. Whether it's Sweden, Ukraine, because they'll be up for it. Don't worry about that. But yeah, it's who wants it more, really, isn't it? It's who wants it more. Germany surprised me a little bit because they've got talent in that team. People say, you know, they're nowhere near as good as what they used to be. That may be true, but they still, when you look at their first 11, they've got good players there. You know, a lot of them players, I wouldn't say no to if there was a chance of them coming to the Arsenal. So we would take them, wouldn't we? So, you know, we can't knock them, but I don't know. I just too passive for me. Passive.
They just didn't get out of.
You know, but the one thing that we keep saying, Jack Grealish has got to start bloody games, Till, because every time he comes, he does something.
And look at him now. Look, he's cuddling him and laughing, Southgate. He's cuddling him and laughing about
No, forget all that. I look at when Sterling and Kane, right, the minute that final whistle went, Sterling and Kane, right, the first person they both went to was Jack Grealish. Give him a cuddle. It's appreciation. Because they know he turned the game. Do you know what I mean? He's got that little bit of he's got that star quality, isn't he?
Yeah.
Diesel, Terry had curtains when we first met him and I still had hair. Blimey. Cool. How far are you going back, Tom? I can see Glenn laughing in the background.
When I was three.
3? Bam! Back in the day, we still used to go to work on a horse and carts.
That's when I stopped growing. That's when I stopped growing and my hair stopped growing.
Oh, blimey. Oh, God.
Right, let's get the thoughts of Aldo and Glenn and Kenny Ken. Let's get them all. Aldo.
Right now, I'm thinking about how I miss my long. Right now, I'm thinking. Sorry. Right now, I'm thinking about how I miss my long hair. Congratulations, guys. You must be so proud. What a game. Do you think it's lost on Southgate that the game changed when Grealish came in?
You don't want to see your nice shirt.
Exactly. Every game, you've got the theme on. Is that Aldo? Have you got your theme on?
Oh, sorry, hang on. Pass me that remote up there a second.
Yeah, no, look, Penny, Glenn, sorry, you're right. The game changed as soon as Grealish come on. It just shows you put creative players on, and like Diesel was saying, and we was all saying,
the other one there.
But it's supposed to be too.
And you put the ball in the box, this is what can happen. You know what I mean? 2 assists from Grealish, absolutely fantastic. You're exactly right, Glenn.
Look at him, look. Look at him.
He's not happy, unfortunately. He said England never win against Germany.
Take you 53 years to be That's why I have no comment.
No comment.
Kenny, what's your thoughts on it, mate?
You know what? I think England won by dogged determination and a will to win and hard work. It was just hard work. It was winning those second balls, and both the goals were caused by midfielders winning the ball back. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just feel bad because my sister-in-law's German, which makes my niece German as well. So I feel for them only for a little bit. But to be honest, I think what we said, Terry, about getting the game changers on, that's what you do when you have game changers to bring on. Sometimes you have matches like that where it's a bit of a chess match, teams cancel each other's out. But if you had all of these players on and it was like this, you wouldn't be able to change the game because you wouldn't have the game changers. And Grealish today was a game changer. The way he just runs to the ball, and then what happens is that because they know Grealish run the ball, players run in off of them. Both England's goals because they had numbers in the box. They actually scored the goals Germany score by crosses numbers in the box, and it's just one of those things. You know what I mean? You've got to shake what's his name? You've got to shake Maguire's hand. I thought he was immense today, and you've got to shake Pickford. I thought he's fantastic today.
Yes,
absolutely immense, especially that save from Havertz.
What a save, Kenny! What a save!
Yeah.
Can I ask a quick question to all of you guys in the UK? Does Southgate literally have to start Grealish next game? He has no choice, or would he dare not start him?
He won't start next game, but he needs to start the next game.
Okay. It just seems to me like it's the first name on the sheet, Grealish.
It should be. It should be, but I don't. Like Diesel just said, I don't think he will be. I think he'll go with the same team as long as there ain't no injuries as what he played today. That's what I think he will go for.
Okay.
But just Kenny, it just shows you if Sterling actually passes the ball, it shows you what can happen and that we can score when he goes on his runs.
Yeah, definitely. I think what's happened is that we were guilty before Grealish came on of not moving the ball quicker. But I think maybe at times is that sometimes he could have done that because he thought Harry Kane wasn't holding the ball up too well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Aldo, what's your thoughts on England winning 2-0, mate?
There you go.
The second goal was offside.
Hey, they just showed Muller's chance, Aldo. To make it should have been 1-0. Muller, they showed Muller missing that sitter.
Yeah, well, you're lucky.
Yeah.
He was shouting at the telly after that goal for about 10 minutes. Offside! Offside!
You're very lucky to get away.
When
Hey,
he broke
Aldo.
away.
Aldo, what do you think about Italy-England final?
Well, you've got to give them credit if they're playing good.
I'm afraid that won't happen.
Oh, what?
No Italy-England final.
England will get in a final. They was lucky. They're robbing tonight, isn't they? They're robbing.
England robbed Germany tonight.
Like you robbed them in 1966.
No, I think...
It's not my job, anyways. It's
Well, no, it's not your job.
my son was okay. I got no patience for it because he's rubbish.
Aldo reminds me of Claude so much. I remember I was talking with Claude once about the Invincible season, and he's like, too many draws. I'm like, what?
That was that. Listen, I mean, I've got to roll my hands up there because obviously Gareth Southgate has got it right today. Obviously winning 2-0. Absolutely
got it right eventually. Got it right eventually.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We got it
But
right.
can they hold it though, Terry? Can they pull it off now?
Gareth Southgate, you might not remember, but he was the only place you took from Middlesbrough to the relegation.
Yes, true.
Yeah,
agree with
right.
that.
Yep, you're right. Yep.
Before you go.
So far, he hasn't won nothing with England. It will win nothing either.
So this might be the first one.
You could eat that too on the car.
There's more chance that Arteta to win the championship next year. Southgate will win the cup.
What do you think of our chances in the next round? Then let's start with you, Kenny.
I can't say. You can't say until you know you're going to play because simple reason is that if it's Ukraine, then you're definitely going to play Grealish, and if it's Sweden, you'll definitely play Grealish. But against both teams, you've got to move the ball about a bit better because and don't be overconfident. Because I know England battered Sweden and in the quarters last time in Russia, but Sweden, are a bit better than that. But who knows, man? You never know. But Sweden will feel very confident of getting to the quarterfinals. But we don't know what's going to happen in this tournament. You can't write anyone off. But the good thing about England, it's another clean sheet.
Yeah, exactly. Glenn?
Yeah, I agree with everything that everybody said. I think England's one of their obstacles might be overconfidence now that they've overcome the Germans. I just want them to stay focused. I want Grealish to start, and of course Kane, and I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited for you guys. You all must be bursting with such pride. It should be a national holiday tomorrow, so everybody can go out and drink.
Now you got to win the tournament first, Glenn.
Right, just before we go, guys, because I'm going to go off and celebrate, and you know what I mean. I'm
no, you're not. You're going off to work, son. You're not celebrating nothing.
It's only 7 o'clock. It's only 7 o'clock, but I need to have my dinner and I need to, go and sort myself out before I go to work. But
go and tell everyone you were right. Tell everyone how right you were about getting the subs on.
Well, no, I wasn't right because obviously I said he should have come out from the start and done that. But that's what I said. Old man's up. Well done to Gareth Southgate. But just quickly, let's leave on this. Kenny, can we go on there and win the Euros?
One game at a time.
Good point. Glenn?
Yeah. I said it in our pre-tournament show. There's always several stories in a tournament, and I think England are going to be one game at a time, like Kenny said, and it's very exciting. Very exciting. If I'm excited, I can only imagine how you guys feel.
Exactly. Aldo, can England go on and win it?
No way.
No way.
Oh, I love that guy. Aldo, I freaking love you.
No way. Hey, one thing, before you go, the quarterfinals are not going to be played at Wembley. England have got to play away in a different country. So maybe the Wembley, that's where they've got to adapt to the lack of Wembley factor.
Yeah.
Who they got in a quarterfinal?
It's either Sweden or Ukraine.
That's it. Ukraine, they did them alive.
So we're playing Saturday night at 8 o'clock.
Where?
We don't know yet, do we? Because obviously we don't know who goes.
Yeah, you do. You know where the scene's on. You just check the destination.
Olympico.
What, in Rome?
Are you going to say it or not?
Yeah, I think it is in Rome. Yeah.
It's on television.
Olympico, yeah. That's where it is. 8 o'clock on Saturday.
Right.
The answer's in the pudding.
So Friday we've got Switzerland, Spain, and then Belgium, Italy. What a game that is!
Yeah,
Belgium,
looking forward to that.
Friday. Saturday you got the Czechs.
Oh my God, it's my daughter's birthday weekend.
What, on Saturday?
No, it's her birthday weekend, isn't it? She's a birthday on Friday, and she's having a party on Saturday.
Well, you have 4 days to sort that all out, Kenny. So
I'm in a sort of last shot saloon. If I F it up, I'll be coming and living. I'm gonna have to get a visa to New York and come and stay with you, Glenn.
Use up that credit in the bank, Kenny. You got 4 days, my son.
No, I've got no credit in the bank. No credit in the bank. No, the missus made some plans. I objected to them, and that was like 1 foot. That was half a suitcase packed.
He was sleeping in the front room ever since. Kenny,
you've only got half a t-shirt on there, Kenny.
I know.
See, while you're here, my good friend Randy has put a super chat in. He's put, Kenny, what would you rate Saka? And be honest.
I think the second half he faded a bit, and I think Germany began to suss him out a bit. So they basically stopped the angle because they basically got him into his right foot, and every time he took one touch too many, they got in on him, and they made sure they didn't give him angles to get his body shape in. So he kind of faded, but not for want of trying.
Yeah.
I think Saka's only weakness is his endurance. Because he was fine till he got tired. I thought. It seems that way with Arsenal too.
Listen, Diesel, I'm going to shoot off, mate. I don't know if you want to carry on or.
No, mate. I've been working all day. I've not eaten a thing. I need to eat.
Yeah.
All right. Aldo, we'll see you in the final. We'll see you in the final next Sunday.
I don't think so.
Take care, guys. Congratulations. Party. Have a drink for me tonight.
I don't buy for England.
Aldo, Italy.
You're too biased.
Of course we're biased.
Biased. That's not the sport people. The sport people not supposed to be biased.
Yeah, I know, but I think
fans, isn't it?
England's not you. I think to be honest,
What you say, what you
to be honest, it's got to be one game at a time. But I think, you know what? If Italy beat Belgium, then they're probably going to be favourites for the title. I ain't going to lie.
No, Italy won't go to the final.
Don't bet you like. I bet you they will.
No.
He doesn't believe it's coming home.
See, you people win one game, you think you won the cup.
Hey, it feels like it.
Listen, we don't beat Germany that many times, so we've got to enjoy it while we can. So that's the thing.
100%.
I watched the English football for a long time, and you never won nothing.
Yeah, but
It's true.
No, but they never won it except 1966.
Yeah.
They never won anything.
Welcome to 2021.
Even then, they robbed Germany.
Yeah.
I'm going to hear about now. He'll be telling you all about it on Saturday. He'll be reminding you, Martin, that you got robbed.
Hey, but first and foremost, let's just let England just get through to the semis. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Let's take it one game at a time. We've got through the hardest game so far.
As I say, the answer is in the pudding.
True.
The answer is definitely in the pudding. Definitely in the pudding. But you know what I mean? We've been down this road before, haven't we, Kenny? Where we think we're going to beat a team like Iceland when we should go out and beat them, and obviously we don't.
You remember Iceland?
No, yeah, I forgot about that, Aldo.
I don't.
Right, guys. Look, thanks a lot for everyone for watching us today. Really appreciate it. What a fantastic result for England, beating Germany 2-0. And now we go through to the quarterfinals, which is on Saturday at 8 o'clock against, we don't know who yet, Ukraine or Sweden. Whoever wins that game.
Come on, Terry, you know you want Ukraine, don't you?
Well, of course I do, because I've got them in the sweepstake. So, but yeah, obviously we'd rather Ukraine. Sweden ain't a bad side on if they, you know what I mean, on their day they're a cracking side, Sweden. But you know, the easier game would be Ukraine, but we can only wait and see. We should be the, you know, any of them teams would be the underdogs, I think, against us really. But we move on to Saturday and we will see. These final words, Ken?
Look, enjoy. You know, like I said, watch all the highlights because it doesn't happen that often. And, you know, make sure you don't go to work tomorrow with a sore head.
I'm sure those two goals will be seen for 3 weeks now.
Oh, hey, it could. Although something big could happen, they might England might fluke the tournament, and then England have got something to really celebrate.
Yeah,
never know. You never know.
I think my flying as well.
True.
These all final words, mate.
Yeah, just listen. Let's not shy away from it. It was a poor game, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I know we're through and all that, but I don't know. I guess I'm just so used to the social media and the press in this country that I guarantee. I mean, like we've already seen it with Granit Xhaka, who plays a couple of half-decent games. All of a sudden, the player's world class and all is forgiven. And I think the same is going to happen with this. But like you say, it's Germany. It's historic. You know, we've had wars with this country over the years. So to beat them, and let's not forget, no one's mentioned this yet. We ought to also keep a clean sheet. You got to give them their due. I just find it boring to watch, if I'm honest with you. But they need to keep their feet on the ground. You know, don't go into the against Ukraine or Sweden. I think it's going to be a walk in the park because there are no easy games in this. No easy games.
Yeah,
whether it's Sweden, whether it's Ukraine. I mean, France sort of taught us a thing or two last night. There's no easy games. You know, we're at a stage in the tournament now where a lot of these teams in it can, you know, they're going to turn up. It's who wants it more on the day. It's not necessarily who's got the better team on paper. You know, the game's not played on paper, as we say. You know? So, like, as long as they just keep focused and don't allow the pressure to get to them, then you never know. But I'll tell you something. If when you look at the pathway, I'll tell you, if there's ever a time to do it, it's now.
Don't jinx it. Just jinx it.
I'll shut up.
Don't jinx it. Don't eat the food before it's been cooked.
No, I only do that, Kenny, with mincemeat. But yeah. Yeah. I'm such an impatient man. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, I won't say anything more because I'm just going to put foot in mouth disease, and me. So yeah, I'll shut up. Go on.
Last word, Albo, Leanne. Last words.
He's too busy, completely furious, I'm afraid. He's waiting for the stream to end so he can make the phone call.
Right, there you go, guys. Thank you very much for coming over and watching us. We're all going off to celebrate now. Not too hard because we've still got 2 more games before we reach the final. But let's celebrate it while we can. Great win against Germany, 2-0. Boring game, like Diesel said, but we got there in the end. 2-0. Thank you very much. See you all soon. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too. I'll tear up!